We have the Pirate Chess winners already chosen. Winners can pick up their prize, their money, winning at halftime of the Atlanta underneath the courtyard. And here they are. $250 winners are Julie Wood, Mary Mills, Debbie Lucas, John Armstrong, and Shannon Cyber. You each get $250. Make sure you claim your prize in the courtyard. We've got 5 more. For $500, Jane Waldron. You just won $500. Rick Miller, $500.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to LaSalle Peru Cavalier football. We're on to week 6 of this high school football season, and a short trek tonight, but a road game nevertheless. First one in quite some time for the LP Cavaliers as they take on their arch rival, the Ottawa Pirates. Week 6, already going to be 2/3 of the way through the regular season after tonight. Joining me on tonight's broadcast is Mike Porter. First off, Mike, welcome back. And second off, I know the last time we saw this Ottawa team a few weeks back, it was all LP in that one, 33-0. But this is now an Ottawa home game, and this is a Pirate homecoming. So I suspect, as we already saw in the freshman-sophomore game, things will probably be a lot tougher tonight.
Yeah, well, I would imagine so. Obviously, that was the beginning of that 3-game homestand, so it was kind of nice to be in Howard Fellows for those 3 games, and LP kind of took care of Ottawa that night. So I'm sure, like you said, with homecoming, the crowd here at home, Ottawa's going to put it up a little bit more of a fight tonight.
We mentioned the freshman-sophomore game. It was 37-0 back in week 3. Tonight's game came down to the wire, and it was LP pulling one out 9-6. No, there weren't 5 field goals in the game. There was one, and that was LP, and then they missed the extra point, and they held on to win 9-6. So congratulations to the LP Fresh Soft team, who is now 5-1
Yeah,
on
they're
the
having
season.
a good season so far.
And, of course, the varsity looking to get back to 500 tonight. They're 2-3. Ottawa is 1-4. Of course, LP broadcasts this year are presented by Fiber Me Fast by Geneseo Communications. Experience fast today. Find out more at geneseo.com. Both of these teams come in tonight winless in the conference, and there's some big heavyweight battles tonight in the Interstate 8 Conference. They include Sycamore at Caneland. Sycamore 2-0 overall, 5-0 or 5-0 overall, 2-0 in the conference. Caneland is 1-1 in the conference, 4-1 overall. And the other big game tonight, Morris at Rochelle. Morris 2-0 in the conference, 4-1 overall. Rochelle 1-1 and 4-1 overall. So that's going to be a battle of wills, Mike. We've seen both teams. Rochelle likes to power football, and Morris loves to throw it around and hurry up offense. So it's really going to be a who can come out and, like I said, push their offense on the other.
Yeah, it's a matter of if Rochelle's going to be able to hold Morris, keep them off the field, because that offense, once it starts going, it just does not stop. And they're kind of relentless, and we learned that a couple weeks ago at Howard Fellows. So Rochelle's going to have their hands full for sure to slow down that Morris offense. So
we'll keep track on that tonight. Of course, some other games, St. Beda, Chillicothe, the IVC, Special Agent Sip is down at that game. He said they got a late start. They're just getting going because of homecoming, and we can relate to that. It is Ottawa's homecoming tonight. And some of the other matchups, Mendota at Kewanee. Bureau Valley's got their homecoming game against Elmwood Brimfield. Fieldcrest at the Fightin' Bunnies of Fisher. Seneca's home to Dwight. Streeter welcomes Lyle. I believe it's Streeter's homecoming this week. And in 8-man football, Amboy Lamoille at Flanagan Cornell Woodland. And it's homecoming in Princeton. Princeton hosting Hall. And, of course, you can listen to that game with the Princeton side of things on 99.3 WAJK. And if you're a Hall Red Devil fan, I urge you to tune in to 96.5 The Wolf. Again, earlier in the year, it was LP beating Ottawa 33-0. LP has beaten Ottawa 10 straight times.
10 straight, yep.
And they've shut out the Pirates 4 of their last 10 meetings. So this is a long rivalry, well over 100 games, but it's been one dominated recently by LP, and obviously they hope to continue that tonight. It's one of those in the long term, Mike. You need 5 wins to become playoff eligible. Games are starting to run thin.
Yeah, tonight is a must-win for LP if they have any shot of making the playoffs. They still have 2 very difficult games coming up in the next couple of weeks, and then we'll finish the season at O'Fallon, which we're not really sure to gauge how good O'Fallon is. Obviously, they haven't won a game yet, but that conference down there south is brutal. So you never know what O'Fallon is. They're an 8A team, I believe.
At least 7, 8A.
7 or 8A. So they're definitely a bigger school than LP. So this is a must win for LP.
So we're going to continue our triple service pregame show in a few moments. Both teams are out in the field warming up. As I mentioned, our pregame show brought to you by Triple Service Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electric. If you're thinking about a new furnace, the experts at Triple Service will help you pregame a plan that's just right for your home and budget. Jeremy Ake and Mike Porter here on the Triple Service pregame show broadcast, both on the radio and on our Star Rock Media channel, presented by Fiber Me Fast by Geneseo Communications. We're going to take a break. We come back. We'll go over the keys to the game. We'll also have the weather report. Another beautiful night here in Week 6. Can't complain at all. We'll have the uniform description as well. Plenty to get to, including a coach's interview as well with Jose Medina. Stay tuned on 103.9 WLPO, and of course, watching and listening in on our Star Rock Media YouTube channel.
Fall. Pumpkin spice everything. Halloween.
I'm not too up on the pumpkin spice thing, but Halloween is scary fun. You know what's really scary? Turning on your furnace for that first time and it doesn't work.
Don't be scared, because now is the perfect time to get your home ready for fall with a furnace checkup from Triple Service. Regular maintenance ensures your system runs efficiently and reliably. Schedule your furnace checkup with Triple Service today. Gabe, where are you going?
I'm heading out. I gotta go start working on my Halloween costume.
Just like on the field, when it comes to your finances, every play counts. Hi, I'm Mike Porter, commercial lender at Eureka Savings Bank. Whether it's a savings account to help you build your future, a loan to tackle that dream home or business, or mobile banking to keep you in the game no matter where you are, we've got you covered. Because at Eureka Savings Bank, your financial victory is our goal. Experience Eureka. Eureka Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Experience Eureka. Eureka Savings Bank. Tickets to the game and wherever you go. Download the free 103.9 WLPO app today.
Jeremy Hagan and Mike Porter back here as we continue our triple service pregame show. And time now for our Town and Country weather of the game. Partner?
Yes, Game Time Weather is brought to you by Town and Country Services. Whether it's hot, cold, dark, or light, Town and Country is doing whatever it takes 24/7. To see what they can do for you, go to townandcountryservices.com. Kickoff temperature should be about 65 degrees. Once again, a beautiful night for football. By the time 9 o'clock rolls around, it's going to drop down to about 61. So mid-60s to, right around 60 degrees by the end of the game. Beautiful night, and I just look forward to a good game by LP tonight.
I do too, and the weather is doing its part, so thank you with our weather of the game. Time now for our uniform description of the game. And the Cavalier uniform description is brought to you by Family Pride Cleaners. Proud LP alum, Family Pride Cleaners takes pride in their work just like the Cavaliers do. Follow Family Pride Cleaners on Facebook today. LP, just for the second time this year, in their road whites, the white shirts, green numbers, red trim, of course, the green helmet and green pants. Ottawa, like LP last week on homecoming, wearing, I guess, third jersey or alternative jerseys, the powder blue, if you will, and the red numbers. I've always liked Ottawa wearing the blue time or two, and I know that dates back decades ago. They had they wore the blue shirts every once in a while, the white pants, the red stripes, and the old school Ottawa helmet with the white helmet and the red pirate logo. So that is your Family Pride Cleaners uniform description. The team's captains are out on the field right now, standing at the big O at the middle of the field. Of course, they're out there for our WeTech Wealth Management coin toss, and it looks like the Cavaliers have won the coin toss, brought to you by WeTech Wealth Management in LaSalle. Don't leave your financial future up in the air. Contact the professionals at WeTech Wealth Management in LaSalle for sound investing and financial advice. So the Cavaliers have won the toss. We're still kind of waiting to see if they're going to choose to get the ball or kick it off. as the captains now move off the logo. So, again, LP has won the WeTech Wealth Management coin toss, and they have chosen to defer. So,
okay, well, it's kind of different than the last couple games when LP's won. They've actually elected to be the offense first, so they're going to wait till that second half to get the ball, I would imagine.
So we'll see the Ottawa offense first. Of course, Ottawa shut out in that first game against LP. A big part of that, their quarterback, Munson, got injured, and they had to go to a one-dimensional offense and just run the ball. But Mark Munson is back tonight for Ottawa. As you'll hear with Coach Medina, LP missing a lot of key parts of their club this evening. And we'll get to that with the coach's interview coming up in moments. The Ottawa Marching Band on the field. And, of course, each and every year you hear about the Ottawa Band doing well at state. So
yeah, they're well known in the state for during competitions, and they've won numerous state titles throughout the years. So it's a very impressive group that they have here, and it looks like they look good here. And it looks like they're in a O coming onto the field along with the cheerleaders and dance team. So it looks like they're going to try to put on a show here before the game starts.
Yeah, it is homecoming week for Ottawa, week number 6. So it'll be a little longer pregame, and I suspect a little longer halftime show as well. Ottawa does their homecoming court festivities different than LP does. They will do the court at halftime. So you'll see some of the football players that are on the homecoming court with probably some dirty jerseys and already seeing some game action. We talked about an interesting tidbit, Mike, and not only is this only the second road game for LP, but it's the first game this season that they have played on natural grass.
Yeah, it seems to be the thing nowadays is obviously the schools are getting turf fields to make them be able to use for different activities and whatnot. And Ottawa has chosen to keep the old-fashioned grass, so it'll be interesting to see how LP does. Maybe, probably a little bit slower running, on the grass field instead of the turf. So I don't think it'll affect LP too much, but I guess the laundry team at LP is going to be a little bit busier than they normally are.
Yeah, I would think so. Obviously, you're hoping to keep your quarterback, Marian Persic, pretty clean tonight. And, of course, the freshman had another big game last week with 17 completions. And, obviously they were behind, so they had to throw probably a lot more than they normally would want to. Obviously, if Coach Medina had his way, they would strike a nice balance of running the ball and passing the ball. And we'll have our keys to the game coming up after the coach's interview, and I'll pick my partner's brain, and perhaps that'll be one of our keys to have more of a balanced attack.
Well, I already know one of the keys for sure, based on the last game they played against Ottawa, so we'll save that for that.
I think I know where you're going with that. So the Ottawa Band out there right now with their fight song, which is one of the longer fight songs around, and they're busting it out here in front of the home crowd. Beautiful night for football, as Mike mentioned, with the weather. And along the shore of, the Illinois and Fox Rivers, where the Fox and Illinois meet. Here on the east side of Ottawa High School. King Field, always a great venue. And we had talked about LP has not been here for quite a while. Ottawa came to LP last year, and they came to LP the year before. They had a quirk in the schedule. When the Woodstock teams came in. And so it's been a few years since LP's been back here at Ottawa High School. So week 6, can't complain about the weather. And hopefully we have a great game ahead. LP and Ottawa renewing their rivalry. Over 120 times they've played. LP has dominated recently. Let's see if the Cavs can do it once again. We're going to take a break. And part of the break, we'll have our LaSalle Body and Fender coach's interview and injury status update. When your car gets banged up, call LaSalle Body and Fender. For 24-hour towing, call LaSalle Body and Fender. Jeremy Aiken, Mike Porter, Mike Sabatini behind the camera on the Starbuck Media YouTube channel. We're a few minutes away from kickoff. LP and Ottawa coming up on 103.9 WLPO and again on the Starbuck Media YouTube channel. Coach Medina up next.
You guys just didn't want it bad enough. That should have been an easy win. What were you doing out there? You got to hustle. You could have made that play if you'd been open.
On the car ride home after the game, when you think you're helping by telling me what I did wrong and what I need to work on, all I hear is that I'm not good enough. that I'm supposed to be perfect, that it's not okay to lose. On the car ride home, all I need to hear is how much you love me and enjoy watching me play. That my worth isn't determined by my performance. That even on my way, I am worthy. That you see me learning, growing, and doing my best. And that is enough.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Hi, I'm Marty Persich, owner of Map Quality Fencing and Decks. My son Marion is the new freshman quarterback of your LaSalle Peru Cavaliers. His grind and dedication on the field is something that inspires us here every day at Map Quality Fencing. We channel that same dedication into every project we do, offering many low-maintenance fence and deck options that are backed by lifetime warranties. So whether you're in need of a brand new deck or a safe place for your pets to roam, give us a call today at 815-579-2435 or visit mapqualityfencing.com.
The LP Cavalier pregame show continues with our interview with head coach Jose Medina. And coach, last week, again, you know, that first half, you hung in there against a heavyweight. And second half, the opponent just pulled away, and obviously the Cavaliers fall short.
Yeah, definitely. They run their offense pretty well. Our defense did what they did as much as we could to try and stop their offense, but they've ran that offense for quite some time, ever since I've been coaching here. So they're good at what they do, and they took advantage of that, and the score turned out to be the way it was.
Now you move on in conference play, and you go on the road for the first time, I think in September or close to it. Very short road trip against Ottawa, and it's a unique situation, of course, this year. It's the second time you've seen the Pirates. You got the better of Coach Gross in Ottawa a few weeks back. Is the approach from your end, Coach, try to replicate what you did against Ottawa in Game 1 and not really change up much?
Yeah, to an extent. I mean, you still got to change some things as they're, they do the same thing. They're going to change a couple things up because, I'm sure they're going to change their defense on how they went against our offense the first time. So, yeah, we tell the kids it's going to be tough to beat a team twice, playing them twice. So, I think we went into the same situation this week and just kind of saw what they did defensively against certain other opponents that they played so far this season, and they tweaked some things, but for the most part, they're going to do what they do best, and we're going to do what we can to get that victory.
I know in the first matchup it was a resounding win for you guys, but they're now at home and it's their homecoming. So have you guys told that to the kids to where they can't overlook this game?
No, yeah, you're 100%. I mean, this is a game that we want to win, and we tell them, don't, on a weekly basis, or every time we play Ottawa, they always give us our best, and whether we've come out victorious on those ends the last couple of years, but they always play us hard, and you know how it is when it's homecoming, they're going to play even harder. So. We're going to do our best to get that victory.
Last but certainly not least, Coach, I know we weren't looking forward to talking about this, but we have our injury update every week. It's one thing to have bumps and bruises and kids walking it off and getting back in there, but I know last week another hard-hitting game, and you lost some more key players.
Yeah, definitely. I think, we've been struggling with the injury bug this season, so, but I'm proud of our kids so far. They've continued to battle. We're plugging kids in certain spots that they may not have played. But yeah, you're right. We're going to roll with what we got, and hopefully we're going to dress some sophomores this week and see how they can help us out in certain spots. But yeah, we're definitely going to miss Josh Pickford this week, Griffin May, and Danny Beavers, of course, and two other kids, Small and Limrise. Both of those kids are key parts. All five of those kids are key parts, but definitely going to be missed.
It's one thing to be next man up for one injury, but for you guys, it's almost next group up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you are so right. You are so right. But hey, the kids have accepted that challenge, and I look forward to seeing what they can do.
Look forward to it. LP in Ottawa. LP looking again to get the season sweep, and Coach Medina, wish you the best of luck.
All right, thank you, sir.
The Coach Medina, and we are ready for...
We're starting.
Yeah, we're ready for tonight's opening kickoff. Again, LP won the WeTech Wealth Management coin toss, and they are kicking it away. It's a short kick, taken at about the 20 by the Ottawa Pirate kick returner. He momentarily ran into his own player there. Tonight's opening kickoff brought to you by Illinois Valley Credit Union. Open a yield checking account, paying 3% interest with no monthly fees or minimum balance. If you live, work, or worship in LaSalle, Bureau, or Putnam counties, you can become an IVCU member. So Ottawa will start their first drive of the night at their own 28-yard line. Again, LP won the toss, the WeTech Wealth Management coin toss, and chose to defer as we wrap up the triple service pregame show. Ottawa in their blue jerseys, the red numbers, and they'll come out in the pistol with Munson, the junior quarterback for Ottawa. They're going to run a counter. Munson's going to turn it up and run.
Oh.
And he was one tackler away from taking it all the way.
Yeah, thank God Rylan Renkiewicz was there, or he would have been still running at this point.
Yeah. So Munson out to the 40. And that was giving LP trouble last week,
Yes.
Mike, that counter.
Yep. Yeah, they may have seen something on the film
Yeah.
because anytime there was a misdirection play, they got the better of the defense.
Let's go and give you the keys of the game tonight, sponsored by Surf Internet after this play here. 1st and 10, Ottawa at their own 40 after that first down run by Munson. He's going to hand it off
Another
to the
counter
first
the
back,
opposite
and he's got a
direction.
lot of running room out past the 50.
It looks like 53, who must be maybe a sophomore call-up because I don't have that number
Made
on
the
my
tackle.
roster.
Yeah, Jack Pongratz,
Okay.
number 18 with the carry
Yep.
for Ottawa. But yeah, LP using some sophomores tonight. Due to injuries, you heard Coach Medina mention a lot of key players. Danny Beavers, Josh Bickford, Caden Small, all out.
Yeah, I did see Noah Zebron warming up, so it's good to see him back. Hopefully he'll be able to continue on the offense.
Lemrye's out as well, and there's that misdirection, and
Yeah.
Munson keeps it and gets maybe one or two. He was brought down. Looked like Hackenberger.
Yep. Middle linebacker.
We're going to say his name a lot on defense.
Yes, I would imagine so.
So what do you think, Mike? Your keys to the game tonight brought to you by Surf Internet. Let's get to the obvious one, cut back on penalties.
Yeah, that would be number one on my list. Obviously, they had a tremendous amount of penalties that first game, so that definitely cannot continue. And I think another quick key of the game is to be able to stop the counter, as Ottawa's been successful for 3 plays here on offense.
2nd down and 9 coming up for Ottawa. Munson is going to run it, and he's got some running room again inside his 45-yard line, bringing Munson down.
Yeah.
For LP was Bo Lawrence, one of the interior linemen. But Ottawa getting the ball down the field. It'll set up a 3rd down and a long 3, almost 4 for the Pirates, as the ball is spotted at the LP 43-yard line.
Yeah, they've had quite a few successful runs here to start the game.
Got to think it's 4-down territory for Ottawa now. Their junior quarterback in the pistol. And there's that counter, and they got a 1st down. They went to here, and he drags some Cavalier defenders down inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, Hackenberger and Pasavasic at the tackle there. Again, what you said, dragging tacklers.
And that was once again, that was Jace Veith for Ottawa that time, number 21 with the ball carry. And it's 1st and 10 Ottawa, an impressive opening drive for the Pirates at the Cavalier 33-yard line. Munson going to hand it off to the back, and he's inside the 30, down about the 29. Bringing the ball carrier down for LP was Owen Rowicki. Pongratz with that carry. Number 18, he's a junior, Jack Pongratz.
Still a good 4-yard gain on 1st down, so.
Yeah, nothing but positive yardage for Ottawa on this opening drive. LP making a substitution on defense, coming in Ricardo Santiago, checking out Zach Pasavasic. Perhaps getting a little more size up there with this running attack.
It looks like a false start here on the offense.
Yep, flags fly. Munson was going to keep that one, but it's going to come back 5 yards. So our first penalty of the night goes against Ottawa. Mike, we did the St. Bede Marquette game Saturday, and I personally have never done a game that had not a single penalty.
That is very
St.
interesting.
Bede Marquette did not have a single penalty, and there wasn't any like an obvious missed call either. There wasn't a false start. You know, there could have been maybe a block in the back here and there, but nothing egregious.
Right.
So this game is not going to be that because we already had our first penalty there. Munson is going to pass. I'm not sure that's.
He just threw it up. It's
and almost intercepted. He got hit when he threw it, and it was up for grabs.
Yeah, and Kawitz almost had that.
Yeah. So almost, and there's another penalty flag.
Holding.
And it's going to be another penalty on Ottawa. It's a hold.
I think they'll probably take that one, obviously, from the spot of the foul. Oh, they declined it. Okay, well, so much I know. That's why we don't coach.
That's true. 3rd and 11 instead of 2nd and probably, 22 or so would have been. So Ottawa now, all of a sudden, we've seen this sometimes, in the games LP's offense struggles where they're moving the ball down the field and then penalties.
Yep.
Just sting you. And you never can, when you get behind the chains, as they say. 3rd and 11. And
another
Munson
run.
Going to keep it. Gets it down to about the 30. So he got about 3 yards on that carry. A big pile up. Mikey Hartman down near the bottom. Also in there for LP was Cam Taylor. So let's see. Interesting call here for Coach Chad Gross. They're way too far for a field goal. So we'll see if they go for it here. If you punt him, I guess you can pin him deep, but I think you go for it, 4th and 8.
Yeah, I would think they would go for it here. Obviously, if they don't make it, LP is going to start, inside the 30.
So they will go for it at the LP 31-yard line. No score between Ottawa and LP. 7:45 to go in the first. Munson going to pitch it back. Here is Avercamp. Stiff arms a Cavalier defender looking for the corner. I don't think he got there.
I don't think he got that.
Cavaliers, great pursuit, pushed Avercamp out of bounds. And that will be a change of possession. So a nice job by the LP defense. He is a heck of an athlete. Is Weston Avercamp. He had to play quarterback in a pinch in the first game because of Munson's injury. Avercamp stiff-armed a Cav defender, but Cavaliers' great pursuit pushed him out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, about 2 yards short of the first down.
Actually, it's down near the LP 28. Yep.
Okay.
So he got about 5. He needed, 7 or 8 on that carry. So here we go. First look at the LP offense, led by their freshman quarterback, Marian Persic, who seemingly has gotten better and better each week. Persic with the pitch to Arzola. He's looking, he's stiff arm. Couple defenders, and he's brought down. He cannot get away. He got maybe a half yard. They'll give him a yard on the carry. Adrian just couldn't get around the corner and was hauled down by a couple of Pirate defenders at the LP 29-yard line.
Yeah, Arzola's been the star of the running game so far this season, so we'll see if he can get going tonight.
Yeah, they haven't had that, past years we had, Romanoli and Carrico, the workhorses, the guys that would get close to 100 games per 100 yards pretty much every game. LP has not had that this year. And there's Arzola running up the middle. He gets out past the 30, but not much further than that. So gain of a few or a couple. And it'll be the ball spotted at the Cavalier 31. 3rd and 7 coming up for LP again. No score yet. Counting down to 6.5 minutes in this first quarter. LP's first offensive possession of the night after they won the WeTech Wealth Management coin toss. We'll give you a Subway scoreboard update here in moments. Marian, plenty of time throwing, and what a catch by Noah Zebron. The pass was a little behind Noah.
Yeah, it was.
And he brings it in right at the first down marker for a Cavalier completion, of course, brought to you by Eureka Savings Bank. Wow. What a catch by Noah. And he, of course, Marian zipped it right in there to him.
Yeah, I thought the ball went right through his hands.
That Cavalier completion brought to you by Eureka Savings Bank. Visit them online or at their locations in LaSalle, Peru, Oglesby, Mendota. Experience Eureka Savings Bank. Handoff, nothing there. And the ball carrier again was Arzola. He got back to line of scrimmage.
Yep. No gain.
So they'll say the 39-yard line. So not much on the ground so far for Arzola.
Yeah, the Ottawa defensive line and linebackers are doing a real good job standing up the offensive line for LP.
Of course, LP's had some injuries on the offensive line as well.
Some changes on the offensive line this week for sure.
Hartman is the lone wide receiver here, split out left. He's got man-to-man coverage. Let's watch for that. Persic instead going to pitch, go the other way to Arzola, who bounces his way up past the 40, but then was hit at the 41 and pushed back. So a gain of 1 for Adrian.
Yeah, they really want to get that running game going here.
Yep, they're trying. 3rd and 8.
Guess that would open up the the pass game. Hopefully, if they aren't successful here on this 3rd down play.
3rd and 8 LP at their own 41. Under 5 minutes to play in this scoreless first quarter. Trips, 3 receivers to the left of Persic. Marion, right-handed quarterback, rolling left. He's going to tuck it and run. Spins away from 2 tackles. Marion still going, and he's spun down at about the 46 of Ottawa. What a nice run by the freshman there.
Yeah, brought down by Veith again.
That'll go for 14 yards. Down to the Ottawa 46-yard line. Marion needed 8, got 14 on the QB keeper. Didn't see anybody open, so he took the ball and...
Yeah, he broke a tackle or two and was able to get into Ottawa territory.
For the defensive backs, I'm sure it's not fun seeing an imposing physical runner like Persic coming downhill at you. And he broke a couple of those tackles. 1st and 10 LP at the Ottawa 46. Cavaliers, for the first time tonight, in their first possession on the Pirate side of the field. There's more running room for Arzola. Adrian bursts through off left tackle, gets it down to the Ottawa 41, and that's his best run of the night. A solid 5 yards on that carry. So nice job by that left side of the LP offensive line, getting a hole for Adrian. And 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, Ricky Santiago on that side on the tackle. And number 63, Cam Taylor, did a good job on that side.
No score. About 3.5 minutes to go in this pretty fast-moving first quarter as both teams have been picking up some yards on the ground. Persic going to keep it.
Ooh.
Jukes one defender. Marion 35, 30, 25 going down the sideline. And he gets it. They mark him out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
Another 20-yard run there.
So first down, Persic finding a lot of running room on the ground. Some of it is his effort to break some tackles. So 1st and 10 LP at the Ottawa 21.
And we also should describe where we're at here. We're in a science classroom here in Ottawa High School. We don't have a normal press box, so it's a little interesting looking through the windows of the science room here.
One of the state's biggest press boxes, if you will, on the
nice
800th floor. Pass out to the flat in the right. Catch.
That looks like to Reese Dorr.
All right, so Reese Dorr with a catch short of the first down, but gets the Cavaliers inside the 15. They'll mark it at the 14, and for the first time tonight, Cavaliers are in the red zone, brought to you by your local Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Brayton. Being in the red zone in football is great, but not so much in real life. Let Derek Brayton help move you to a financial touchdown. 2nd and 3 after that gain of 7. Persic to Dorr. LP 2nd and 3 at the Ottawa 14-yard line. 2:45 to go in the first. Marion straight drop back, flag flies, and
it might be offside in the defense.
Let's see,
unless a lineman moved, but
yeah,
I did see a Ottawa defender jump. Dead ball, false start. Yep.
So it'll be 2nd down and 8, back to the 19-yard line.
First penalty of the game
for LP
anyways. Yep.
Ottawa had a couple holds that. Well, they had a false start, too. That really derailed their drive. 2nd down and 8 for LP. Clock running under 2.5 minutes to play here in this first quarter. Homecoming for Ottawa. I have to find my program. I grabbed a program. I think they have their homecoming court and so forth in there. Hand off to Arzola. Adrian spins ahead. We might have a
penalty,
hold.
Either that or a face mask, perhaps.
Yeah, because the head official who was watching the ball carrier is the one that threw the flag.
He hasn't called anything yet, has he?
Hold on LP.
Yep.
So the Cavaliers' drive is moving back now. They got inside the red zone and 2 straight penalties.
Yeah, they were up to the 14-yard line. Now they're at the 29.
Yep.
So going in the wrong direction for sure.
So it'll be 2nd and 18 now. Under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Jeremy Aiken, Mike Porter at Ottawa High School. Week number 6. Second matchup between these two teams. LP won the first one 33-0. Straight drop back, Persich. Marion gonna throw.
Oh, he's wide
has
open.
A man he dropped it.
Oh my goodness.
He was wide open at the 5 and he turned around and dropped it.
Yeah, I think he started running before he had the ball in his hands, and he dropped it. That was a for sure touchdown.
Rinkewitz would have had a touchdown there, but Ryland just couldn't bring it in. And nice throw by Persich, but it goes incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 18 now for LP. 1:41 to go. 2 more cracks at it, so hopefully Ryland can put that behind him and have another opportunity here pretty soon. Hartman and Wheatley to the left of Persich. Marion, plenty of room to throw again, has a man over the middle, turns it upfield, and that is Zellers, gets it down to about the 20. They got the penalty yardage back, plus 1 or 2. So that'll set up about a 4th and 8. Gain of around 10. It's another Eureka Savings Bank LP Cavalier completion. Persich to Zellers. First catch tonight for Landon Zellers. We're seeing Persich, Mike, spread it around quite a bit. Hartman's become his number 1 receiver.
Yeah,
But
definitely. It seems like once Noah Zebron got hurt, Mikey Hartman has kind of taken over. And he hasn't hit one yet tonight, but I'm sure we will say his name.
Maybe it'll be right here. 4th and 8 LP at the Ottawa 20. Marion rolling right, looking.
Oh, he's going to the end zone.
Throwing to the end zone. He overthrows. He was looking for Hartman. It was one of those touch passes where it had to be perfect, and it just sailed a little over the head of Hartman. So LP's drive comes to a halt due to penalties, and it ends at the Ottawa 20. 49.4 seconds to go in the first. We're still scoreless, LP and Ottawa. Both teams had drives that ended up deep in their opponent's territory, but penalties, inopportune times. So Ottawa offense back on the field now.
Yeah, here the first quarter is just about over. That was a very quick running first quarter. Up there's a stoppage of play here.
And
legal substitution for Ottawa, it looks like.
It'll give us time to do our first scoreboard update of the night, brought to you by your local Subway in Spring Valley, Peru, LaSalle, Marseilles, Ottawa, and Oglesby. For a sandwich made with freshly baked bread and fresh ingredients right in front of your eyes, Subway, eat fresh. Second quarter, Chillicothe, the IVC, leading St. Bede 14-7. That came down in Chillicothe. Let's get an update on Princeton Hall. 21-0 Princeton over Hall in the second quarter. Munson takes and hands it off. And he gets it out shy of the 15.
Very difficult to see who actually ran that ball.
I believe it was Pongratz. Looked like 16, Mike. 18.
18.
Check, yep. And they actually mark him for a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12. Oh, LP, nope, they were able to get back. Down to 14 seconds. This looks to be the last play of the first quarter. Munson doing a hard count. Maybe they don't have to snap it. He's trying to get a free 5 yards here. Down to 4 seconds, 3, so that's going to be it. Yep, that's what he was trying to buy at 5 yards, and a nice job by LP's defense staying at home. So pretty quick moving first quarter, and so far scoreless football. LP and Ottawa. Homecoming for the Pirates. Cavaliers trying to spoil the homecoming against their rivals. Coming back with a second quarter of LP Cavalier football on 103.9 WLPO and on the Star Rock Media YouTube channel. After this, no score, LP and Ottawa.
Hi, I'm Max Crady. My mom is Selen Allen. She has dedicated her career to helping people get a home to call their own. If you're a first-timer, empty nester, or somewhere in between, you can be certain that Selen Allen will be there for you. Many folks, just like you, have used Blackhawk Brokerage to find or sell their home. You should too. To get started, call or message my mom today or go to blackhawkbrokers.com. That is blackhawkbrokers.com.
Tired of your internet buffering when you need it most? You need Fiber Me Fast, powered by Geneseo Communications. Fiber Me Fast 100% underground fiber network keeps you up and running with lightning fast speeds. And you get local customer service and support, unlimited data, free professional installation, and a free modem with your service agreement, all for less money. If you need a faster, more reliable connection for streaming, gaming, or working remotely, you need Fiber Me Fast, powered by Geneseo Communications Fiber Internet. Learn more and register your address at fibermefast.com.
This is where you go when you need to know. 1039 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Ottawa airs it out, and the pass goes incomplete as they went deep for their intended receiver. And that goes incomplete. Owen Sanders.
Yeah, it was well over their head, the receiver's head.
Which is hard to do with Owen Sanders, Mike. He goes 6'7".
I was going to say, there are some tall kids on the Ottawa side.
So for it to be over Owen Sanders' head at 6'7", that gives you an idea how high that pass
looks like he's towering over the defensive back over on that far side of the field.
3rd and 12, Ottawa. Munson going to pass. He does. It's a wide receiver screen. He gets some blocks.
I think that's going to be a first. No, it won't be a first down.
A few yards short. Yep. The hit made it about the 25, and we might have another Cavalier injured. Oh, boy, we do. It was a hard hit right about the 25-yard line, and the Cavalier player down on the 25. Not able to see who it is just yet. It's going to be a 4th and 4 for Ottawa after this injury timeout. Monty got the win. Let's hope the best case it is he got the wind knocked out of him.
You're right. Yeah, the Cavs have not had luck with injuries. They haven't been the non-serious type so far this year, so hopefully this is not another one of those serious injuries.
The LP has called up some sophomores just to help with the numbers. And that's Brevin Vogel, who's battled injuries. He missed all of last year. I believe he had a season-ending injury. But Brevin looking good. He's walking off on his own power. Yeah, let's hope that it was just the wind knocked out of him. I say just because that's not fun. But
no, that's correct. It is not. But at least he's up on his own feet walking off the field. So hopefully we'll see him back soon.
Looking like should be a punt coming here for Ottawa. 4th and 4 at their own 26-yard line.
Yeah, not 4-down territory here.
Not seen a fake punt this year. We'll see. Ottawa punter inside his 15. That's fair ball doing the punting. Back deep for LP is Hartman. Interesting, no Arzola.
No, he's done a very good job on kickoff returns, of course. And that's not going to return on that one.
And it takes an Ottawa bounce at about midfield. Ball still rolling. And they'll down it just outside the LP 35. So good starting field position for the Cavaliers. 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line. So second time tonight for the Ottawa offense. I'll check Subway scoreboard update once again. I'll try to find, see at some point, see if I can find, we got a, I believe an update on Sycamore here. Oh boy, got an update from Rochelle and Morris, Mike. Let's see. End of one. Rochelle 13-0 over Morris.
Well,
still early. A lot of football.
Yeah, a lot of football. Hopefully they're keeping the ball away from Morris's offense.
That still brings a wow out of both of us when we see and hear that score.
Well, considering those are the last two teams we've seen, and they've both been powerhouse on the offensive side. So.
In very different ways.
Yes.
1st and 10, LP at their own 36. Persic going to pitch it to Arzola. Adrian looking to turn the corner. Man, he's hit hard. And that's a hard run by Arzola for 3 yards at most. Gets it out to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, the defender was able to get around that block on the far side of the field and hit Arzola pretty hard out there.
LP continuing to try as hard as they can to establish the running game. Stick with it. Maybe that's why we didn't see Arzola in the punt return. Maybe he's just trying to focus more on being the main back tonight.
Well, the coach did say he was going to start do something different this game.
There you go. Arzola, shifty at its best, evades or eludes, whatever you want to say it, eludes a couple of Pirate defenders. And in a flash, he's got a first down all the way to the Ottawa 46-yard line.
15 yards, I guess, yeah.
In a hurry. A Pirate defender had a chance to tackle him near the line of scrimmage. So nice run by Adrian, his best of the night, yardage-wise. 1st and 10 LP at the Ottawa 46. Fake handoff. Persich keeping it in. Marion turning on the Jets down the sideline. He's got a easy first down. I say that because I don't think he even was hitting full speed.
No, and he wasn't touched. He just got ran out of field on that side.
Yep.
So gain of, 12, 13 yards.
Yeah, they marked it right at the 35.
11-yard run.
So LP moving the ball down the field. Just got to keep away from one of your keys to the game tonight, the penalties.
Yep, just play smart.
And I will say this too, Mike. There's no play clock here at Ottawa, and I think that is a huge advantage for LP because seemingly they struggle with that.
Yes.
Often.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they definitely do
on
have
offense, obviously.
difficulty getting the play in. And Arzola, look at Arzola
With
go.
a late handoff, Adrian's in the 20 down to the 15. They had a little bit of a hiccup in the handoff, and it actually worked well because
that delay.
Yeah, it might have taken Ottawa off their step a little bit, and Arzola gets it all the way down from the 35 to the 15. That's a 20-yard run by Adrian Arzola. And that is a run that puts the Cavaliers right back into the Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Brayton red zone. So there you go, Mike. Keep at the running game.
Yeah, just that pause and stutter step. Arzola was able to break free and get into the secondary.
So Adrian running hard tonight, and here you go, LP.
Timeout. Yep, there's the I think you jinxed them over here.
They were taking a long time to figure out what to do, and they take their first time out. We'll take a short one as well. Coming back, LP at the Ottawa 15 when we return. 9:56 to go in the first half. No score, Ottawa and LP. Cavaliers, though, threatening on 103.9 WLPO and on the Star Rock Media YouTube channel.
Just like on the field, when it comes to your finances, every play counts. Hi, I'm Mike Porter, commercial lender at Eureka Savings Bank. Whether it's a savings account to tackle that dream home or business, or mobile banking to keep you in the game no matter where you are, we've got you covered. Because at Eureka Savings Bank, your financial victory is our goal. Experience Eureka. Eureka Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Experience Eureka. Eureka Savings Bank.
These are a couple of great teams, but the real supergroups like AC/DC, Def Leppard, and Journey play after the game. 103.9 WLPO, Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Back after the timeout, Jeremy Aiken and Mike Porter here at Ottawa High School as LP on the move. 1st and 10 coming up at the Ottawa 15. Timeout was taken by LP. At the half, Chillicothe, the IVC, 14-7 over St. Bede. In the backfield once again, it is Arzola. Gave Adrian a breather after he's been running the ball quite a bit. Persich going to pass.
There's a penalty on here. So
they might have had two players moving.
Yeah, Zebron caught the pass, but they threw the penalty. So, yeah, I think it was a legal procedure
motion
of some sort, yeah.
So it'll be coming back. And they're moving back 5 yards.
Yep.
That'll put him back to the 20. 1st and 15. At the Ottawa 20. Good to see Noah back out there, number 1. Zebron, he got injured in that game 1
Yeah, he
against
had a really
UT.
good game against United Township, and just was not able to go. His ankle was hurt for those next couple games.
Been trying to give it a go, but hopefully tonight, maybe the first time we're going to see a full game in a while off Noah. Persich back to pass, throwing in the corner of the end zone, and it is incomplete. He was looking for Zellers, and Landon got behind the Ottawa defense, but just could not connect with Persich.
Yeah, like our cameraman said earlier in the game, that corner of the end zone looks pretty dark over there, so forgive us if you can't see who it is, but it's looking pretty dark over there.
Maybe Landon lost sight of the ball, yeah. So it'll be 2nd down and 15. The clock stops at 9:26 of the second. Still goose eggs on the scoreboard between Ottawa and LP. Cavaliers will get the ball to start the second half. They come out, 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right, and Persich going to pass. Marion has plenty of time, rolls left, looking, probably going to get a hold. Fires, overthrows Zebron. Let's see if it's a hold on LP.
Yeah, that would appear to be the call.
The flag is at the 25. And the fact that your quarterback, when he's running around for that long, it gives your offensive line, makes it tough for them not to hold a lot of times.
Yeah, and I did see Ottawa was stunting with one of the linebackers, too, so they were trying to put pressure on the quarterback.
Ottawa let's see. Will they decline it? Because, they are going to decline it, Mike, so it'll be 3rd and 15.
Yep.
So 3rd and 15 instead of 2nd and 20 plus. Ball still spotted at the Ottawa 20. 9:18 to go in this first half. Like to see kind of what LP did last time, Mike. Just get, a completion here. Yep. Not so much go for it all in one play, but try to set up a 4th and short if you can.
Yeah, this is definitely 2-down territory because they haven't been very successful on field goals overall for the season. So you'd think they'd go for it on 4th.
3rd and 15 LP at the 20. Wheatley will go in motion. Persich throwing out in the flat. It is Zebron. Catches at the 20. Noah at the 15 and gets it down to about the 13. So they got the penalty yards back plus some on that Eureka Savings Bank Cavalier completion. They'll mark it at the 13, gain of 7. So that's what I was kind of looking for. Now you have it's not 4th and short by any means, but
it's manageable.
Yeah, 4th and 8. And obviously this opens up the possibility of Persich being able to run or pass. 4 receivers once again for LP. A big play early in this game. 4th and 8. Straight drop back by Persich. Throwing and intercepted.
Oh, it's going to be intercepted. It's intercepted by Ottawa.
Abercamp stepped right in front of the LP intended receiver door. And he just read the freshman quarterback's eyes. And Abercamp stepped in front of door for the interception.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to force it into that receiver on that side of the field. It was a long throw all the way across, too. So it would have had to have been on the outside shoulder, but it was right inside. So Abercamp was able to get that interception.
So second time tonight, LP has, we saw this last week where they had 2 different drives. End in turnovers in the red zone. Still scoreless, 8:35 to go in the first half. Ottawa now with the football at their own 14. Munson going to hand it off to Pangratz and might have a face
penalty,
mask.
Yeah. I don't know. There was
either a holder or a face mask.
Yep.
A couple of LP defenders brought...
Yeah, the official behind the quarterback has been busy tonight. He's been throwing the majority of the flags.
Pangratz with the carry. Yep, I think it's going against Ottawa. Looks like they're ready to march it off.
Oh, illegal block.
Yep. LP's going to decline it, so it'll be... they'll just take the 1-yard loss on the carry. 2nd and 11. Clock momentarily stopped at 8.5 minutes here in the second quarter. Now it's running. Munson in the pistol. And he hands it off up the middle, and there's Hackenberger. There's also Olivero. Olivero looking like he got the tackle. He's definitely Cam Olivero definitely showing that he made that tackle.
Yeah.
Gain of 1, they'll give him back to the line of scrimmage. Olivero playing the right end on this line for LP. So Ottawa looking at a 3rd and 10 now at their own 14. They're going to go with, 3 receivers. They have a late substitution in the backfield.
Yeah, they got five receivers, 4 on that side.
Yeah, 5 receivers, empty backfield. You go wide receiver screen, and nothing
there's a lot of
doing.
bodies over there.
Hackenberger, also one of the first Cavaliers there to make the initial hit, was Zach Pasavasic. And LP was not fooled by that wide receiver screen.
Yeah, it looked like they got the ball to Avercamp, but he was going backwards.
Lost yardage on the completion. And they'll move it back.
What, 6 or 7 yards?
Yeah, they'll move it back to about the 8-yard line. I'd say a loss of 6. Now we see Arzola back along with Hartman. That's a scary proposition for the other team with Hartman and Arzola back. And air ball deep into his own end zone. Punts, and this time it takes an LP bounce.
Wow.
And the Cavaliers are going to take it at the Ottawa 25-yard line to start this possession.
Well, you can't get much better than that to start a drive.
Yeah, to start a drive with it not being a turnover, to be able to start at the 25.
Yeah, the LP
little bit of a wind. I'm looking at Old Glory.
Yeah.
Blowing a little bit down there.
LP needs to do something here with this. They got to take advantage. They can't go 4 and out, or they need to score.
Yes. Yeah, you can't get this kind of great field position gifted to you. So here we go. 1st and 10 LP at the Ottawa 25. 6:39 to go. Plenty of time, and LP has 2 timeouts. See if they get Arzola going again. They're going to try with Adrian. He's looking. Puts his head down and falls forward for a decent gain of 3 yards. And they'll mark it inside the 25 down to about the 22. So I'll give him 3 yards on that first down carry. 2nd and 7 LP. Count down to halfway through this first half. We'll have some scores for you at a half. Second half adjustment as well. And they hand it off again to Arzola. Adrian.
Ooh, big hole up there.
He's got the first down and more. Yeah, great job by the big hosses up front for LP. As Arzola gets it down to the 11, gain of 11. That's another Cavalier first down, and it's another trip for LP inside the Edward Jones, Derek Brayton red zone.
Looks like they can get a first down there, can't they? Yeah.
And they'd be at the 1. 1st and 10 Cavs at the Ottawa 11. Still looking for our first Town and Country Services touchdown. Persic going to call his own number. Marion puts his head down.
I think he got in, or did he get out of bounds?
Out of bounds before he... Yeah, that's going to be 2nd down. It's a... See where they say he stepped out. Looks like he stepped out right at the 5.
Okay.
So gain of 6. That was a straight quarterback draw right there. Persic took it and used Arzola as one of his lead blockers out of the backfield. 2nd and 5, or 2nd and 4 from the 5 of Ottawa. Clock stops at 5:30. Persic going to hand it off. Arzola.
Still
Adrian.
no score.
It's coming back. Arzola got in, but
late
the
flag.
the head referee throws another flag.
Yep.
From his vantage point, my guess is it's a hold on LP. Ouch. Yep. So from the spot of the foul, which was around the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd and about 14 now. They'll push him back to the 15-yard line. 2nd and 14. Yeah, as Mike mentioned, they can get it a first down at the 1, but 6 points taken off the board, and LP's got to shake that off. And 2nd and 14. Another holding call against the Cavs. Whistle blows, and we might have a timeout. Ottawa is going to take a timeout
like the
this
coach is
time.
coming out.
Of course, we're back at home next week against state-ranked Sycamore. And Sycamore in action tonight, taking on Canelan. We'll try to get scores from that game as well. We already had the update on the Rochelle and Morris. Let's see if I can dive into that one again here. We get a halftime. Sycamore up 14-7 over Canelan.
Okay.
So that game obviously very much in doubt. And let's try to get 21-0. Mike. Rochelle extends their lead.
Wow.
Dylan Manning has 3 touchdowns. He had a couple last week against LP.
Yes, he did. Was that number 34?
Yeah.
The running back?
Yep. 21-0. Rochelle over Morris. And that game's in Rochelle.
I was going to say, yeah, it's at Rochelle, so those fans are probably going crazy if you see that. And Morris, travels well, too, so Morris fans are probably not very happy.
That is one way to silence all those cowbells.
Yeah.
The cowbells aren't ringing.
It's not over yet.
No, it's definitely. Morris could put up a lot of points in a hurry.
Quickly.
Persich with a play-action pass, throwing. And,
we got hit hard.
Hartman had a defender all over him in the end zone. Mikey couldn't bring it down. And, Persich got hit hard, too, after he threw the pass. Avercamp, again, boy, he seems to be everywhere on defense, especially for Ottawa. He's probably going to be on Hartman all night. He's their best, I think, defensive back.
Yeah, based on history so far this season, Mikey has, caught the most passes for LP, so number 1 receiver versus the number 1 defensive back.
So Persich may have to look towards somebody else in some key moments.
Well, I'd say this is a key movement here.
Yes, it is. 3rd and 14. Again, let's see if LP can get some yardage here to set up a much more manageable 4th down.
He's running.
Marion's got blocks. He turns it inside, and he gets into the end zone. No flags this time.
Yep. Touchdown, Persich, 14-yard run.
They're going to go, I guess it was at the 15 officially, Mike, we'll say.
No.
Is that what you had, or 14?
I had 14. It was 3rd and 14, so.
But then remember the first down marker was at the 1.
Yes.
So
so they're at the 15-yard. Yep.
Well, even if it's an extra yards, I have no problem giving Persich an extra yard. But that is a touchdown run. How about that? They called his own number on a 3rd and long, and the freshman quarterback gets it in at 5-12, and that quiets the Ottawa side of the field here. And I know the regular LP kicker is out tonight, Gross. I don't think this is Easton Moriarty, who normally wears 24. But I could be wrong. Mike,
I don't know. I don't. I'll see what I can find out.
Yeah, the kick is up. It's got distance, and it is good.
I thought Moriarty was hurt also.
Yeah.
So I will find out.
All right, let's see. I should have. So the 15-yard touchdown run, which again is a Town and Country Services touchdown, doing whatever it takes 24/7. Plumbing, electric, heating, and cooling for over 100 years. See everything they can do for you at townandcountryservices.com. And, of course, that extra point, sponsored by Taylor Services. You can plan on scoring extra points in comfort with Taylor Services. They service all makes and models and carry today's most popular brands. At 5:12 of this second quarter, LP strikes first on this homecoming night for Ottawa. 15-yard touchdown run by Marian Persich, and the PAT is good for LP. So like you said, Mike, Cavaliers starting that close, they needed to get points, and they did.
Yeah, it was a most important thing to be able to get the touchdown on that drive. Obviously, the penalty hurt, and they put it together and got that touchdown. So very, very important.
And they did so even with another holding penalty.
Yes.
They were able to overcome a penalty that time. So 7-0 LP, as they've now outscored Ottawa in their 2 games, 40-0 on the varsity level. Remember, they won 33-0 in game 1. They led 14-0 at the half, but then pulled away in the second half in that game back at Howard Fellows Stadium. in week number 3. LP looking to get back to 500. They're 2-3 overall. Ottawa is 1-4. Their one win this year against Streeter in week 2. They won that one pretty easily down in Streeter.
Yep. I'm sure that crowd was festive.
Oh, yeah. There's a kick fumbled around at the 10. Picks it up, 15, breaks a few tackles, and gets it out to about the 17. A couple of the Cavaliers in on that tackle.
Bo Lawrence in there. Yep. I see number 21, Jerry Jones.
Yep. Not to be confused with the Dallas Cowboys owner.
No, I've thought about that once before, and I think there's a 90 in there, which is maybe a sophomore replacement.
Yeah. Yeah, normally the varsity roster for LP goes up to 88.
So forgive us if we don't have the updated names on the roster because there were quite a few changes this week.
7-0 LP over Ottawa. Pirates with the football. 5:04 to go in the half. Munson back in at quarterback, and
that was a missed handoff there.
He went to hand it off to his left side. His running back ran to his right side.
Yes, he did not, and Nick Hackenberger was happy to see him and hit him in the backfield.
Just continues to rack up tackles, does Hackenberger. I know his older brother was a standout defender for LP a few years back, and remember him playing linebacker. And I don't know how many times you on the PA, Mike, Hackenberger with the tackle.
Yep.
So, obviously, he's got even more pressure on him without Beavers and Bickford, who normally are linebackers alongside of him.
Yeah, the linebackers were kind of the core of the defense on it for LP.
Munson's going to pass, 2nd and 11, throwing deep. He has a man at the 40, the 50, down to the LP 40, and tripped up at around the 30. Touchdown saving tackle made by Jonah Sherman for LP. So Munson finds, I believe that was the big guy.
That was your 6'7" receiver there. That was Sanders.
No, and Sanders, he kind of stumbled after making the catch, but was able to keep his feet, and he got it down to the 30-yard line of LP.
55-yard pass play.
So that gets the Ottawa crowd back in the game now. Down to 4 minutes to go here in this first half. 1st and 10 Ottawa at the LP 30. Munson going to pass again. Pocket breaks down. There's going to be probably another hold. 2 different flags fly.
Hackenberger with the tackle once again, but like you said, there's plenty of yellow laundry out in the field.
Both of the flags behind the line of scrimmage, which usually indicate a hold on the offense. Waiting for the head official, and it is a hold on Ottawa.
Big penalty there because the flag is back at the 37 and then the 40. So
yeah, that is something different. That's not been the case in every game at LP, hasn't Mike?
No.
Yeah, they didn't mark it off.
No.
Interesting. Yeah, they threw the flags at the 40, and that's where we're having the 1st and 20. You would think it'd be uniform rules wherever you go.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to talk to
Munson throwing for it all, and it is caught once again inside the 10. They went to that tall receiver.
Yeah, they just threw it up there, and he just grabbed it out of the air.
Gio Lagrenzi was on the coverage for LP.
That's going to be a tough one for Gio. I don't believe he's that tall. He's only 5'9", listed in the program, and he's going up against a 6'7" receiver.
So just like that, the Pirates, with 2 home run balls passing, have moved it down inside the LP 15. And
32-yard pass play on that for that first down.
Cavaliers going to take a timeout, give their defense a break here and talk about things. 3:27 to go in the first half. It is 7-0 Ottawa, or 7-0 LP. Ottawa has it 1st and goal at the Cavaliers 8. 2 big pass plays. You know, Ottawa came out looking to establish the run heavy early on in this game.
Yes.
But they found something up top with their big receiver, Owen Sanders. And even Everkamp is a big guy, too. He's 6'2".
Yep.
So he's much bigger than a lot of the Cavalier secondary.
Yeah, they have 100 yards passing in this quarter alone. and 3 for 4 passing for the quarterback. So they must have found something, like you said. And I did find out that the kicker for LP is Shane Floyd, a sophomore that was pulled up.
All right, so nice job by Shane with that PAT. And he's doing the kickoffs as well in the place of their senior kicker, Jacob Gross. So first and goal, Ottawa at the LP 8. Munson going to hand it off. Looks like Veith with the carry.
He almost got to the end zone there.
Yeah, he had nice running room. Olivero gets credit with the tackle for LP. They'll mark it all the way down at the Cavalier 1. So second and goal, Ottawa. Counting down under 3 minutes to go in this first half. Pirates looking to tie this game up. Munson still in the pistol. And he's going to try to run it in. And
I think he got in.
He's reaching, and no, they're going to say,
wow.
Let's see. The Ottawa linemen are saying touchdown, but nope, now they give it to him. After sorting out the pile, Munson gets the...
Yeah, they were so close. It would have been hard to imagine him not being able to get in.
Or was that Avercamp who went back in the Wildcat? I think number 11.
It was hard to tell because they were all bunched up there in the backfield, so it was really difficult to see who actually carried that ball.
So Ottawa gets a 1-yard touchdown run at 2:40 here in this second quarter. Looking to tie it up with this PAT. Whistles blow, and LP's either offsides or there was a false start on Ottawa. Nope, they're going to pick the flag up. Lucas Fairball will kick for Ottawa. (7-6) LP. High snap. They get it down, though. The kick is up, and it's got distance, and it is good. So we are tied. The old rivals are tied 7-7. With 2:40 to go here, we'll keep it right here. Ottawa with 2 big pass plays to move the ball down the field that time. And they use their height with Avercamp and obviously Sanders.
Yeah.
6'2" and 6'7".
And I think we're probably going to see that going forward, too, I would imagine.
Yeah, we were, with Munson getting hurt in the first game, they really weren't able to do any of that kind of downfield passing.
Handicapped with what they could do.
Yeah. Avercamp actually just had to become the quarterback. So 7-7 game, 2:40 to go here in this second quarter. Jeremy Aiken, Mike Porter with you from Ottawa High School. Homecoming night for the Pirates.
Right along the beautiful Illinois River.
And the Fox.
And the Fox, that's right.
Yep.
You can see the lights for the houses on the other side of the river here.
Yeah, the historic, some of those beautiful south side Ottawa houses right on the river. Saw at least one barge go through earlier tonight. Yeah, gorgeous night for football in week 6. I think next week's going to be very similar. It looks pretty boring, sunny and dry and 70s every day.
Yep. Farmers are happy. They are able to harvest. They had a little bit of a rain storm this morning, but...
Yeah. There's a kickoff.
Looks like it went up out of bounds.
So that will be a penalty. So let's see what LP can do here. They got 2:40 to go. So plenty of time. They only have one timeout. Or actually, they've used one.
I think I was going to say, I thought
Ottawa's
they used one.
I'm not sure. I guess the scoreboard does not have the timeouts up there. I was looking at the first down, actually. So Ottawa kicks it out of bounds. And LP will start this drive at the 35.
Plenty of time for LP here.
Again, the freshman-sophomore game was a defensive battle, to say the least. 9-6 LP eked one out over Ottawa to move to 5-1 on the season. Only loss was last week to Rochelle. Hartman, Medina, our wide
run
receivers
on the outside.
in motion is Rinkewitz, and they're going to pitch it out to Arzola.
There's a lot
Adrian
of room
turns
over
the
there.
corner, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds, which will stop the clock. LP wants that. They want the clock to stop. He gets it out to the 42, so gain of 7. That's a quick gain of 7. It'll set up a 2nd and 3 for LP at their own 42. Clock stopped at 2:34. We're tied at 7. Persich brings the play back in from Coach Medina. Of course, Jose last year took over as offensive coordinator as well. Reese Dorr split out wide right along with Andy Medina. Wide left is Mikey Hartman. In motion is Rinkewitz. Straight drop back for Persich. Pocket breaks down. He's throwing deep. He has a man. And through the hands of
Reese Dorr.
Reese Dorr. He had him down the field. Couldn't really throw it any better than that, Persich, and just went right through the hands of Reese Dorr for LP.
Wow, that was a missed opportunity there. It was a beautiful pass by the quarterback, and right in the breadbasket, as they would say.
Yep. A beautiful throw by Persich down the field. And Dorr just couldn't come up with it. 3rd down and 3. LP went for it all on that play. Clock stops at 2:27 to go here in this first half. 7-7 is the score. LP again will get the ball to start the second half. And Persich going to keep it. Marion's got a first down looking for blocks. Turns it inside, breaks the tackle, 50-45. Pushed out of bounds. He's got the first down into Pirate territory at the 43. That's a gain of 15.
Pushed out of bounds by McGill.
Yep. So nice job blocking, too, by the Cavaliers downfield.
Yeah, Hartman was out there on this side of the field.
Nice job blocking without holding, obviously, as well. So 1st and 10 LP down at the Ottawa 43.
Second 15-yard run here of the second quarter for Persich.
2:19 to go in this first half. LP looking to get more points before the first half comes to an end.
That'd be ideal to be able to score here and then get that ball in the start in the third quarter. It'd be a great uplift for the Cavaliers offense.
Rinkewitz goes in motion. They're going to pitch it to Arzola. Nice blocking around. Arzola turning. Oh, he fumbles it.
The ball popped out.
Pops up into the
I think
air.
Ottawa may have gotten it.
Yeah, they did. Wow, Arzola got hit. The ball popped straight up in the air. And the Pirates with the recovery. Second turnover of the night for LP.
In the second quarter.
Yep. So now Ottawa is looking to get a score before the end of the half. 2:09 to go.
Yeah, they got time.
7-7 game. Let's see if LP's defense can step up and keep them off the board here. Again, you got to think they're going to go to the air and try to find either Avercamp or Sanders. Munson is going to pass. He's looking, and there he is. There's Sanders. Hartman trying to knock the ball out. And first down, Sanders. And they're going to spot the ball at the LP 48-yard line, 47.
11-yard gain on that pass play.
Hartman looked like he was trying to chop a 6'7" tree down there, trying to whack it out of his hands. So Hartman on offense, he's got a 6'2" guy on guarding him on defense, and that time trying to play defense on a 6'7" receiver, and I think Ottawa may have jumped off.
I was going to say there had to have been a false start here.
Or false start, yeah. So we'll wait and see what the call is. Yep, it is false start in Ottawa. So now moving back on their side of the 50 at the 48. 1st and 15 Ottawa. It's 1:32 to go here in this first half. Clock is running. See if LP can force a turnover here. It would be a Beck's Oil turnover. Maybe they can force one. They're going to hand it off.
Nice
not
play in the
much
backfield
there. That
right
was
there.
Olivero. Nice tackle for a loss.
Cam Olivero with the tackle. Nice play.
Veith with the ball carry. Of course, we're in our second quarter, which this year our second quarter action is brought to you by Spring Valley City Bank. Football is not the only winning program with a rich history in our community. Spring Valley City Bank has been helping the community with all of their banking needs for 119 years. So a nice tackle for a loss by Olivero, and Ottawa's looking at a 2nd and 15 with a clock ticking down at 40 seconds. Munson rolling and running for his life.
Oh, that's going to be a tough throw.
Throws it up for grabs.
I don't know.
And let's see. He caught it and paid for it. Hartman clocked the ball carrier, the receiver, knocked him out of bounds. I think that was Sanders.
Yeah,
he comes up limping a little bit.
I don't think he caught it. I think it was an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, boy, Hartman put a stick on him. So it'll be 3rd down and 15. 35.5 to go here in this second quarter. Oh, boy. Guess you had Noah Zebron with an injury. Had a special agent fill me in, so best of wishes to Noah to get back healthy, but looks like he's going to be out.
well, yeah, he's been fighting it, like you said, throughout the entire season. So
Munson is brought down, and he is sacked. Olivero was there for LP. Also there was number 65, Bo Lawrence. And we're down to 19 seconds. LP's going to call a timeout to make a punt it. You never know what's going to happen on a punt, especially when you got guys like Hartman and Arzola back there. So the clock stops at 19 after the quarterback sack for the Cavs on Munson. So nice job by the LP defense keeping Ottawa off the board after the Pirates forced their second turnover of this first half. 7-7 with 19 seconds to go. Again, LP won the WeTech Wealth Management coin toss and chose to defer, which is looking like a smart decision right now, as LP will have the first chance to get some momentum in this second half.
hopefully they'll be able to stay warm during that halftime, because that's going to be an extended version.
That's what we
evening.
hear, yeah. Yep. Oh, they definitely will have their homecoming court.
Yep.
Marching out in the field. We'll have another Subway scoreboard update at the half on this week number 6. Fair ball doing
Good
the punt.
snap.
And good punt. Wow. Put a lot into that one, and Arzola's going to take it inside his 15. Adrian
he got away
breaks
from
a few
them.
tackles.
Wow.
And gets it out to about the 27. That took about 9, close to 10 seconds off the clock. So it looks like LP will have one more play here, as we have a little extracurricular jawing after the tackle was made. It's LP Ottawa. You kind of expect that.
Yeah, obviously the kids are going to know each other for the most part, playing locally, obviously, with youth football and whatnot. So they've been playing against each other for quite some time.
To their credit, we've not had a personal foul penalty on either side in this game. We had a few in the first game, that's for sure. So LP will have it at their own 28-yard line. Again, time for one more play. Coach Gross on Ottawa side telling his secondary there's 5 Ottawa players that are about 25 yards back off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to get behind them.
No. So let's see what LP does here.
22 in the backfield. Another substitute.
call
Yeah.
up. Persich is going to go ahead and pass.
Ooh, not a lot of blocking
just
there.
go down. Hopefully he's okay. Yeah, he gets sacked. Oh, no, an LP player was trying to buy a personal foul. Oh, there is going to be
there
a
is
flag.
something. You can't end the half on a penalty.
Hold the phone here. There was the initial contact, it looked like, and then guess who? The head official decided to throw the flag because he hadn't thrown one in a while, Mike.
Yeah, well, he was getting tired. He was getting tired back there without throwing one.
He's getting antsy. So let's see if it's a personal foul, dead ball personal foul on Ottawa.
Yeah, okay, so that's going to be 15 yards.
So you almost wonder if there was something said after the... So let them move them up 15 yards. So, yeah, they'll get to do one more play here again.
Are they doing that, or are they going to do it on the kickoff?
Okay, is that the end of the half?
Yep, looks like it.
Guess it was after the play. Yeah.
Well, the crowd is giving the players a roar there. Obviously, they're happy.
Yeah, Ottawa, obviously, after losing the first game against LP 33-0, if you're a Pirate fan, you got to be happy. Homecoming night, we're playing to a draw here at the half, 7-7, LP and Ottawa. We'll take a break. We'll come back with first half numbers from King Field, 7-all, Ottawa and LP. Back after this on 103.9 WLPO and on our Starved Rock Media YouTube channel.
You guys just didn't want it bad enough. That should have been an easy win. What were you doing out there? You got to hustle. You could have made that play if you'd been open.
On the car ride home after the game, when you think you're helping by telling me what I did wrong and what I need to work on, all I hear is that I'm not good enough, that I'm supposed to be perfect, that it's not okay to lose. On the car ride home, all I need to hear is how much you love me and enjoy watching me play. That my worth isn't determined by my performance. That even on my worst day, I am worthy. That you see me learning, growing, and doing my best. And that is enough.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
You can get pretty banged up playing football no matter which side of the ball you play. And sometimes, no matter how defensively you drive, your car gets banged up due to an accident. If you've had an accident, and Fender has just the play for your auto body, fender, collision, or dent repair needs. LaSalle Body and Fender has been in the Illinois Valley providing excellent auto repair for 4 generations, and they work with all insurance companies. When your car gets sacked, call LaSalle Body and Fender, and you can call them for 24-hour towing, 223-0598.
Do you see yourself traveling, working part-time, or moving somewhere warmer when you retire? Hi, I'm Derek Brayton, your Oglesby Edward Jones financial advisor, and I want to help make your retirement goals a reality. Let's talk about where you are, where you want to be, and how we get there. Together, we can plan for the expected and make sure you're ready for the unexpected. Call me at 815-883-9556 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Hi, this is John with Elite Seamless Gutters. I'm here to let you know that we can take care of all your seamless gutter needs today, from 5-inch to 6-inch to 7-inch. And the reason we offer all 3 sizes, we want to put the right size gutter in your home the first time. The reason we do that is to keep the water out of your basement and the downspouts away from your sidewalks and your driveway so you don't get ice buildup. At Elite, we want to do the job to protect your home. We want to protect your investment. And putting the gutters on properly and doing it right will save you a ton of money. Call a company that can do it right. Call 815-663-8364 and get your seamless gutters done by a company that has over 20 years experience in doing the job right the first time and putting the right size gutter in your home to keep the water out of your basement. That is what we do at Elite Seamless Gutters. We protect your investment. We protect your property from water. Call 815-663-8364 and get your seamless gutters done today.
How do you fight suicide? Go to AFSP, discover how you can educate yourself on living with bipolar disease. Learn how to spot someone who may be suicidal or how talking saves lives. Your next step, go to afsp.org.
From Princeton to Ottawa, Mendota to Streeter, and everywhere in between, it's Starved Rock Local, 103.9 WLPO.
Back here at halftime, LP and Ottawa are tied up at 7 at King Field. Jeremy Aiken and Mike Porter as we begin our halftime show, brought to you by, of course, the locker room. As the teams head to the locker room, maybe you should too. Go to lockerroombpb.com for all your sports gear, or stop in at East St. Paul Street, downtown Spring Valley. The Ottawa band performing, and of course our band halftime show, as always, brought to you by Blackhawk Brokerage. If you're looking to buy a new home or sell your current one and want to save money, call Ellen Creedy, Blackhawk Brokerage owner first. Our scoring summary, no scoring in the first quarter. Marian Persic got LP on the board at 5:12 at the second with a 15-yard touchdown run. The PAT was good, and then Avercamp with a 1-yard run at 2:40. Ottawa added the PAT. No scoring after that. 7-7, the scoreboard tied. Ottawa leading the turnover battle 2-0 as Persic was intercepted near the goal line in the second quarter, and then Arzola fumbled it late in the second quarter. So LP, in a way, fortunate, I guess, to be tied despite 2 turnovers in that first half. Mike Porter, yes. I know LP's gotten the balance finally between running and passing, but they've had drives each time, but just coming up empty on most of them.
Yep, just mistakes once, with the turnovers, missed touchdown catch, and, the penalties. They've just, bit themselves a couple times, and the game could be a little bit, obviously out of reach for Ottawa, but the Ottawa defense has done some good things.
Yeah. Credit Ottawa. They've come up with some defensive plays. Do you got any first half preliminary numbers for us, Mike?
Yeah, absolutely. So Persic obviously he was 4 for 10 for 32 yards passing, so not a really big passing game this so far yet. Obviously not compared to last week. The running game was where they've been successful. Persic has 81 yards rushing in the first half. Arzola kicked in with 69 yards rushing. As far as receiving goes, Zebron was the leading receiver for LP at 15 yards. Of course, he's probably not going to be coming back in the second half. Zellers had the 1 catch for 10 yards, and Reese Dorr had that catch for 7. Of course, there was that missed potential touchdown that he could have gotten there. Of course, LP has the 2 turnovers, 1 interception, 1 fumble, and they have 4 penalties for 30 yards. So a little bit better than obviously their first game, but sometimes those penalties hurt. They get during that certain time they hurt the LP drive, so they got to clean that up.
Yeah, sometimes it's not how many penalties you have; it's when they happen.
When they happen, right?
And that has definitely hurt a couple LP drives tonight. So 7-7 game. And those first half stats from my partner were brought to you by Heartland Auto Body, where quality repairs meet hometown care. Get back on the road with confidence. Heartland Auto Body, your local repair experts. We'll take a break. You're listening to the Locker Room Halftime Show. 7-7 LP in Ottawa. Coming back with more of our Locker Room Halftime Show after this.
Man, I loved it. And it's fun being a fan now, don't get me wrong, but sitting in the stands feels like I'm missing out on all the action, I wanted to get back in the game, so I signed up to be a high school official. It takes me back to my playing days. I'm supporting students, and I get paid to make the big calls. Do you want to see the game up close? Sign up to become an official in Illinois.
Tired of your internet buffering when you need it most? You need Fiber Me Fast, powered by Geneseo Communications. Fiber Me Fast 100% underground fiber network keeps you up and running with lightning fast speeds. And you get local customer service and support, professional installation, and a free modem with your service agreement, all for less money. If you need a faster, more reliable connection for streaming, gaming, or working remotely, you need Fiber Me Fast, powered by Geneseo Communications Fiber Internet. Learn more and register your address at fibermefast.com.
When a play breaks down on the football field, you've got the rest of the game to make up for it. When something breaks down at home, you need prompt and professional service. That's why at Town & Country Services, their phones are manned 7 days a week to ensure that your problems and questions with plumbing, heating, and cooling are all taken care of promptly and professionally. Town & Country Services offer free estimates and affordable rates. Their licensed professionals and friendly staff have been a staple in the Illinois Valley since 1919. Give them a call anytime in Tonka at 815-442-3415 or Princeton at 815-872-2200.
Attention students and parents. Are you ready to plan your future? If so, IVCC is the place to be Wednesday night, October 9th from 6:30 to 8 for college and career night. Don't miss your chance to talk to more than 30 public and private colleges and universities, including U of I, Northern Illinois, Drake, Indiana Tech, and IVCC. Find your path forward at IVCC's College and Career Night in the IVCC Gym, Wednesday night, October 9th from 6:30 to 8. Register now at ivcc.edu.
Hey folks, when's the last time you were out on the town for a real good time? Here's your opportunity. Make your way over to Utica for the annual LaSalle County Burgoo, October 12 and 13. We got lots to see, crafts, bluegrass music, and more. And hey, don't forget about our famous Pioneer Stew. And if that don't light your fire, folks, your wood's all wet. So come on down, October 12 and 13 for the annual LaSalle County Burgoo. It'd be a shame to miss it.
Sponsored by Kishwa Cabins. Escape, unplug, reconnect. Nature awaits at Kishwa.
Let's see what's happening at Dan Chris Nursery in Streeter.
Hey, Killian. Whoa. What's up?
Mom, I don't want to talk about it.
You sure? Sounds like you need to.
I do, but my mind feels all crazy.
Do I know that feeling? Come outside, let's get some sunshine on your face, fresh air in your lungs, and listen to the birds.
Okay, now what?
Look at the vegetables we are growing. See the flowers? Those will be peppers. Listen to the birds in the arborvitae hedge. They're nature's music.
Oh, a cardinal.
Yep. Look at all the colors in the flowers along the garage. Take a deep breath and enjoy what nature has to offer. There's a whole world outside that we're to be a part of. Relax and in the grass.
Mom, there's so much going on just in our backyard. Isn't it like this everywhere?
Yep, everywhere. Ready to talk?
Sure, but can we also play soccer? I like how the grass feels on my feet.
Of course, bud, but we may want to put on some shoes first.
With how busy life can be, let Dan and Chris help turn your backyard into a place of calm that makes you want to kick your shoes off and enjoy the simple things nature has to offer.
Visit Dan Chris Nursery on Bernstein Street in Streeter today.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
An Illinois Valley tradition for sports continues on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken, Mike Porter back as we continue our locker room halftime show. And of course, we're on the road tonight. And being on the road is brought to you by Dressbach Distribution of Peru, locally owned and your source for beverages, paper products, janitorial supplies, and more. Make Dressbach Distribution part of your winning team, 223-0116. Or check them out on Facebook. Took a nice scenic drive over here. We took the D. Bennett Road drive from the station over to Ottawa and came in through Naplate. And there were a lot of people already out getting some dinner and probably having a few beverages.
Yep,
and
Naplate was busy.
Oh, yeah. And it's not even NFL Sunday. But yeah, a really nice drive through Utica. And so we'll see which way. We talked about maybe taking the 71 back or Route 6. So we'll see. But
yeah, we'll see about the local wildlife is generally out.
Yeah, so on the road, obviously a shorter drive than...
better than coming back from Woodstock.
Yeah, we don't have the Woodstock drive, but we do have Caneland and O'Fallon. We're really going to be on the road coming up in a few weeks. And, of course, tomorrow, a lot of activities going on, Mike, and I know you do a great job whenever we're on the road. Brought to you by Dressback Distribution. We kind of want to mention some other LP athletics and activities.
Fall sports are definitely in full swing. Obviously, we're getting into the regional and sectional time frame for sports here in the fall. So hopefully the LP athletes will continue being successful. The girls varsity tennis team is in Bloomington at the Bloomington Purple Gold Invite, Bloomington High School. The girls frosh soft volleyball is at the Mendota Freshman Rally Invite tomorrow. The softball volleyball team is in Byron at that a match versus Byron. The girls and boys varsity cross country has got the LaSalle County Invite at Streeter. I know they usually run at that golf course in Streeter. Let's see here. The girls frosh off the I-8 conference tournament here in Ottawa. So if they're here tonight, they might as well just stay over and just play tomorrow morning in Ottawa. The boys varsity soccer is home versus Serena at the LP complex. The JV team is also home versus Serena. Varsity plays at 10. And the JV team game is at 11:45. I would also like to mention we do wish some congratulations to some golfers. Allie Thome qualified for sectionals in the girls golf. this week. And Riley Satwinski and Mike Malota also qualified for sectionals in boys golf. So congratulations to those athletes as they continue their trek to the state golf tournament. So hopefully they do well in sectionals this week and qualify for state.
Yeah, best of luck to those golfers. It's hard to believe that they're already into the postseason. Season goes by fast, but we wish them well. And like Mike mentioned, hopefully their season extends all the way down to the state golf tournament in Bloomington Normal, right? Isn't it usually
I didn't see where the golf tournament
the DA
was.
Weibring has a course down there, I think, is where they tend to have.
Makes sense.
Yeah, which obviously would be a nice short trek for those LP golfers. So thanks a lot, Mike, taking us on the road, of course, and mentioning what activities and athletics events going on tomorrow for LP. And right now, the Ottawa homecoming court is being announced, and your homecoming queen for Ottawa this year is Haley Larson. She is the daughter of Devin and Stephanie Larson. Haley involved in cross country, basketball, softball, yearbook, and student council. And the homecoming king is Evan Snook. Evan is the son of Richard and Joanne Snook, and he's involved in soccer, basketball, honor society as well. Enjoys golfing and weightlifting. Favorite part of high school is German. I took German. I took 3 years of German in high school.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch.
Yeah. Just because all my other friends were taking Spanish.
Yeah, that was one of the things. Most people in my high school took Spanish. I took French. So
yeah, very cool.
It serves me well now.
Just like German serves me really well, yeah. So congratulations to Haley Larson and Evan Snook, your homecoming queen and homecoming king, respectively, here at Ottawa High School. We're going to take another break. We come back. I'll ask my partner what he thinks adjustment-wise that LP needs to do and make to bring this one home. We'll also have another Subway scoreboard update. We'll check in on high school scores. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about college football coming up this weekend as well.
And should we mention some people out of town watching or listening to a game here on YouTube?
Let's go and do that now. Do you have...
So, yeah, we do have some people that are watching the game on our YouTube channel, of course. Of course, I know the Hartmans in Ohio are watching the game as they've done over the many years that Hartmans have been playing football. And also like to say hello to my mom. She's watching the game in the Chicago suburbs. So that's great to be able to show the game out not just here in the Illinois Valley, that anyone can watch the game on YouTube.
So check it out. Go to our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com and search Starved Rock Media, and you can subscribe. And I like to say it's one of the few subscriptions, Mike, that don't cost you a thing. No fine prints.
Yeah, that's very few
rare.
of them. Absolutely.
Yeah,
you can't even generally a lot of times get stories on the internet without subscribing.
Yep.
Plus all the streaming services that we have to subscribe to,
and usually go up $1 or $2 every year. You know, at least.
Yes.
So check us out on the Starved Rock Media YouTube channel. And LP Ottawa, game 2 of the series this year. LP winning the first one in a runaway 33-0, but a far different game as we kind of suspected tonight. 7-7 is the score to have. When we come back, we'll go over some scores, and we'll have your Gergovich Family Chiropractic second half adjustment as the halftime show continues here at King Field. 7-7 Ottawa and LP. Back with more of our locker room halftime show after this.
In school sports, it's easy to see the wins, the moments that make headlines. But there's so much work that goes unseen for any of it to happen. My name is Phil Risen, and I'm the Executive Director of the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Throughout the country, athletic administrators dedicate countless hours to making life-changing opportunities possible for student athletes through sports. Their sacrifice is fueled by the belief that every student can grow and deserves their time to shine. On behalf of the NIAAA, we want to thank every athletic administrator for your tireless dedication to providing 7.8 million students across the country a path to a better future.
This message presented by the NIAAA, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you saving enough to maintain your current lifestyle throughout retirement? Should you increase your contributions? Contact the professionals at WeTech Wealth Management on 1st Street in LaSalle. WeTech Wealth Management will help you determine if it would be in your best interest to revisit your retirement planning goals. Visit WeTechWealthManagement.com today. That's WITEK wealthmanagement.com, or find them on Facebook to set up a free, no obligation consultation. Securities offered through LPL Financial. Member FINRA SIPC.
As temperatures start to drop, make sure you're ready for the worst with a tune-up from Taylor Services. Their experts will make sure your system's running smoothly to keep you cozy so you never have to hear,
Dad, I'm cold.
And if your furnace is more trick than treat, Taylor Services carries top brands like Goodman and Amana to keep you comfortable in every season. Search Taylor Services Oglesby today, then call and cozy up with your new HVAC guy, Matt Taylor. Taylor Services will help you beat the heat and kill the chill.
Your friendly neighborhood Bex is a proud supporter of LaSalle Peru Cavalier football. The next time you're out, make sure you stop into Bex. Whether you need to fill up, grab a snack and a drink, or treat yourself to some delicious Godfather's pizza, stop in Bex. Bex, offering fuel, food, and friendly faces in 18 central Illinois locations, including LaSalle, Peru, and Oglesby. Everyone at Bex wishes the Cavaliers a fun and safe season.
Don't sit.
My back!
Whether you're getting down in a three-point stance, getting down off a ladder, or getting down on the dance floor, you need a chiropractor on your healthcare team. Dr. Mike Gergovich at Gergovich Family Chiropractic in LaSalle utilizes the most advanced technology to provide care for men, women, and children of all ages. Go to drgergovich.com to see all the ways having a chiropractor on your team can help you on your way to a healthy lifestyle. That's drgergovich.com.
Hi, this is John with Elite Seamless Gutters. We want to say thank you to all of our customers that have done business with us over the years. Concrete, power washing, roofing, siding, seamless gutters, trees, windows, doors, decks, soffit, and fascia. Yeah, we do it all because we have the best name in the industry. And I want to say thank you to all of our customers out there that have done business with us to make us the best company in the industry today. And with over 20 plus years in business, we have done it all. So if you need anything done, concrete, power washing, roofing, siding, seamless gutters, trees, windows, doors, soffit, fascia, or decks, call 1-663-8364 and get that project done today. From a company who cares, a company has the best reputation, bar none. Call Elite Seamless Gutters at 815-663-8364. Call a company who cares and a company that you can count on, and a company that has the best reputation in the industry today.
How was your drive to school?
Let me tell you, I had to get my iced coffee first. I just can't seem to put it down. My favorite rapper just announced a tour. My phone was buzzing like crazy. I'm so excited. I had to text all my friends right then to talk about it. Then someone started calling me and...
Let's try that again.
I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Not all local is created equal. This is Starved Rock Local, 1039 WLPO.
Jeremy Aiken and Mike Porter back here as we continue our locker room halftime show. And time now for our second half adjustment. It's brought to you by Gergovich Family Chiropractic. Everyone needs a chiropractor on their healthcare team. Search Gergovich Family Chiropractic to see all the ways having a chiropractor on your team can help lead you to a healthy lifestyle. LP gets the ball, partner, to start the second half. What do you think they need to do to bring this one home tonight?
Well, I think they really need to just, get that running game going again. I know they've been successful, so I think that's probably the thing that they've done the best tonight, and just get Arzola and the quarterback Persich running the ball. They've had those 4 penalties and 2 turnovers, so Ottawa's played a really clean game so far, but LPs, I think, just got to get that running game going.
That is our Gergovich Family Chiropractic key to the game. Get that running game going. That's been their one touchdown. Was on the ground, a 15-yard run by Marion Persich. Time now for our Subway scoreboard update and some interesting scores, of course. Late in the fourth quarter, we got Sycamore beating Canelan 28-7, so it looks like Sycamore is going to win that game. Interesting game over in the Western Big Six. Interesting because it's a team that LP played in week 1. United Township leading Rock Island 27-0 after 3. So Obviously, you always root for your opponents to give you playoff points.
Yeah, they actually were considering United Township as a playoff team in the last projection. So they've been doing well since that first loss to LP.
Of course, it was a really nice come from behind win for the Cavaliers back on week 1 over United Township. Let's see. Sterling Newman in the fourth quarter, 21-16 over Mercer County. That game in the Three Rivers Conference. Monmouth Roseville at halftime. Remember, they beat Princeton last week. They're all over Sherrard, 62-12 in that game. Let's see if I can find an update again on Rochelle and Morris. Again, early on, it was Rochelle on top of Morris. Here we go. Let's see what the latest Rochelle-Morris score is here. Wow. At the end of 3, Rochelle 29-0 over Morris. Shutting out Morris.
That's something.
Wow. The Hubs
that's
sending a message.
Morris's second loss of the season. So
lost to Peoria. And that was a game where they scored over 50 points and lost. Wow. How you shut out Morris? Rochelle found something out on film. So
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. I'd like to, let's see how the IVC St. Bede. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, let's see. Special Agent Sip. Let's see what he's got here for me. It's been nice enough. 21-14 after
still
3.
Same,
the Gray Ghosts leading.
Oh, there's a short kickoff there.
Yeah, nice job by LP at the 50, just falling on it. It was Renkiewicz.
Yeah, Rylan Renkiewicz once again, but
not quite an onside kick, just kind of a squib kick. But as we've seen before, you just never know where that ball is going to bounce around. Probably a little easier to track that kind of a kick down on grass than when it's bouncing around on the turf.
Yeah, well, here is LP in Ottawa territory to start the third quarter. So let's see what they can do.
Another drive for LP, starting on the Ottawa side of the field. As we wrap up the locker room halftime show, and Blackhawk Brokerage LP band, tonight, Ottawa halftime band show. Of course, Ottawa band, always one of the best in the state every year, and they put on another great show tonight on homecoming. And they go to the ground, and there is Arzola, and Adrian got maybe a couple before he was pushed back. They'll give him one, actually. So like the first half, LP comes out trying to establish the run, and they got better as the first half went along on the ground.
Yeah, they did much better in the second quarter as opposed to the first. So,
yeah, we haven't seen them have as much success tonight in the passing game as they have had recent weeks. Second down and 9. Persic going to go right back to Arzola, and Adrian pushing the pile ahead down near the 43 or 42 of Ottawa. So it'll set up a third down and about 4, almost 5. So a gain of 4, third down and 5. The ball spotted at the Ottawa 43. We're a minute into the second half, 7-7 game between LP and Ottawa. LP trying to get back to 500, 3-3. Both teams looking for their first conference victory.
Yeah, it's hard to remember that first game was a non-conference game.
Play action, Persic rolling right, can't find anybody.
He's running out of room there.
Yep, Marion going to be tackled out of bounds, and is going to be taken for a loss.
Swarmed by Ottawa defenders on the sideline on this side of the field.
All right, and the Ottawa bench back at the 48, so that's a loss of 5. And I think LP might be punting here.
Yeah, I was thinking they were going to go for it on 4th, but with that loss there, I think it's a good idea to punt.
So Ottawa does the squib kick, and LP does nothing with the great field position. Pasavasic will punt for LP. He's standing just inside his 40. 2 minutes into the third quarter, we're still tied at 7. No rush brought by Ottawa, and a nice punt by Pasavasic. Fair catch called for just outside the 10. And so, again, a nice punt by Pasavasic. Your goal always to get inside. That was Bryson Valdez with the fair catch for Ottawa. Valdez on the homecoming court as a junior. I guess it would a junior attendant, as it would be. Yep. So first and 10, Ottawa at their own 10. 7-7 game. little over 2 minutes into the second half. Turn into a defensive dogfight here, just like the freshman-sophomore game.
Yeah, it's a repeat of the sophomore game and completely different than their first meeting.
3 receivers for Ottawa. Munson in the pistol, and they're going to do a play action. Throws it out in the flat, caught at the 20, and he gets it out to about the 25-yard line. That's a first down. Quick pass made to Andrew Vercolio, number 2. So they went away from Sanders and Avenkamp, and Vercolio gets that catch, 14 yards, and that's good enough for a Pirate first down. First and 10, Ottawa at their own 24.
Yeah, Ottawa had 150 yards in that first half, so they definitely had a better first than the LP Cavaliers. So LP defense has to try to slow that down.
First and 10, Ottawa. And back to pass and a hammer down.
3 defenders right in the middle there. Wow. Yeah, no, right.
Let's see, you had the Medina there, also Pasivasic for LP.
And it also looked like, number 65, Bo Lawrence?
Yeah.
So, 3 defenders just sandwiched the quarterback back.
What I was about to say, Mike, that LP is going to have to get pressure on Munson because I think Ottawa has shown an advantage with their receivers against Ottawa's secondary. So, yeah, it's going to be put a little more onus on the front 7, I guess, if you will, for LP to put pressure on Munson, make him uncomfortable, and that time they sure did. It's a loss of 5 on the quarterback sack. 2nd and 15 for Ottawa.
Another blitz there.
And they're going to pass. Munson's going to run, and runs over Rinkewitz, but doesn't get much further, and that was actually a Gio Lagrenzi.
Yep.
But nice job still by Gio because he made the hit, and while he may have looked like he got the worst of it, that still is going to set up a 3rd and 11 now.
Yeah, it was only a 4-yard gain, so good play by Gio.
But no slide there by Munson for Ottawa. He was going to take that defender head on. So big play here, 3rd and 11. We're under 8 minutes to play in the 3rd.
Certainly fired up the crowd there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when you see your quarterback doing that, that will get your team and crowd fired up. Coach may not care for it all that much. 3rd and 11, Munson airing it out. And a nice job that time. Hartman went up, jump ball, and was able to knock it away. And boy, oh boy,
there's
we got
a penalty flag.
So let's see what we got here. It's either probably going to be a hold or a roughing the passer.
Same referee back there.
Yep. If it's a hold, LP will decline it.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a hold because there's punt teams coming out for Ottawa.
So nice job by Hartman coming from his safety position to jump up and knock that pass away.
So 2 3-and-outs for both teams.
Yeah.
So LP's going to get good field position once again.
Arzola standing just inside the 50.
No return here.
It's going to bounce, taken out of a bounce.
Ottawa would bounce.
And LP will still get good starting field position about their own 45-yard line. Back and forth game. St. Bede gets a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. 5:36 to go. The Bruins leading Chillicothe, the IVC, 22-21. So that one coming down to the wire. So we check again our Subway scoreboard update. Might be getting near some finals in some games. Bureau Valley losing to Elmwood Brimfield 27-14 in the 3rd. Kewanee had an early 21-0 lead over Mendota. Seneca 27-14 over Dwight in the 4th. Seneca still unbeaten. Final score, Princeton 41, Hall 0. So the Tigers get back on the win column after a stunning blowout loss last week to Monmouth Roseville. Not so much stunning that Monmouth Roseville beat them. They're undefeated, but it was a 31-3 score.
And tonight was homecoming for Princeton, correct?
Persich finally finds Hartman.
Oh, Hartman comes free here.
And he's got that first down. He gets it down about the 45. We saw that a few times last week where Hartman would catch it and then kind of run towards the middle of the field and get some yards after catch. And that is a first down After that, Eureka Savings Bank Cavalier completion. Persich to Hartman. We were kind of waiting for that, and Hartman was able to get away from the defense there. And 1st and 10 LP down at the Ottawa 44. Cavaliers once again inside Ottawa's territory. Persich going to pass. He scrambles. He's going to run. 40, 35, and tackled down at about the 30. Ottawa fans yelling and screaming, probably thinking there should have been a hole, but no flags. And that's a first down run by the freshman quarterback, Persich, as they mark it down to the 30.
Third 15-yard run today.
So a chain mover for Marion. 1st and 10. 7-7 game.
Yeah, all these possessions are going to be quite important if the game stays with this 7-7 score.
LP's got to take care of the football. They've turned it over twice tonight in Ottawa territory, once in the red zone. See if they can have a clean finish to this drive and put some more points on the board. Persich going to pass.
Plenty of time.
And he throws. Hartman comes back and gets it. Mikey hit hard and leans forward down near the first down marker.
Inside the 20, it looks like.
And that's another Eureka Savings Bank Cavalier completion, and they're going to mark him just shy. Nope, first down.
Right at the 20, so 10-yard gain there, it looks like.
Yep, Hartman gets just enough. That's a smart receiver. He knew how many yards he needed to get.
Okay, that's 2 10-yard receptions here for Hartman here in the early third quarter.
So first down. First down and 10, LP at the 20, and Persich going to pass.
Go all the way across the field.
Incomplete. Looking for Zellers.
That was a very dangerous pass. He threw it all the way across to the corner there.
So incomplete to Zellers. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 for LP now. Ball spotted at the 20. Now LP's kind of abandoning the run a little bit, Mike.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been having some success passing the ball. See if they go back to Arzola on the ground. Nope, Persich going to pass. Straight drop back. Marion throws, and he has a man. Wheatley, touchdown. Cordell got wide open. Wide open. 20-yard touchdown. Persich sat back and found Cordell Wheatley wide open. I think Cordell was kind of surprised there was nobody around him. And at 5:42, that's a Cavalier completion, and that is a Town and Country Services LP Cavalier touchdown. Persich to Wheatley from 20 yards out. He was wide open, not a Pirate player to be found. Town and Country Services doing whatever it takes 24/7. Plumbing, electric, heating, and cooling for over 100 years. See everything they can do for you at townandcountryservices.com. 13-7.
See if the sophomore kicker Floyd is able to make the extra point here. Hartman with the hold.
And the kick looks good from here.
Yes, it is.
So the Cavaliers take the lead, 14-7. We'll take a break. LP 14, Ottawa 7, 5:42 to go in the third on 103.9 WLPO and on the Starve Rock Media YouTube channel.
Hard to believe, but it happens every day, right here in the Illinois Valley. People use checking accounts that don't pay them a dime of interest. Even worse, they pay fees just to use their own money. Illinois Valley Credit Union has a better way. Members of IBCU enjoy high-yield checking, paying 3% interest with or worship in LaSalle, Bureau, or Putnam counties. You can become an IBCU member and open your own high-yield checking account. Visit ibcu.com or in person in Brew or Princeton today to learn more. Terms and conditions apply. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Have you been to Subway in LaSalle lately? They have new sandwiches that you just have to try. Like Subway's honey mustard barbecue chicken, spicy nacho chicken, or cheesy garlic steak. Plus, Subway in LaSalle has new foot-long dippers for just $3. Pepperoni and cheese with Baja Chipotle, chicken and cheese with honey mustard, and double cheese with peppercorn ranch. Hungry after practice or need a snack or a quick meal before the game? Think Subway in LaSalle. Subway, eat fresh.
Listen on FM 1039, AM 1220 with the free WLPO app, or ask your smart speaker to play 1039 WLPO. Starved Rock News. Classic Rock.
Jeremy Egan, Mike Porter back. LP with the lead 14-7 over Ottawa after the 20-yard touchdown pass from Persich to Wheatley. Ottawa with a kick return out to their own 24-yard line. It's been a defensive battle, and Ottawa tied this game with a couple minutes left in the first half, but LP gets on the board first here in the second half. And they're going to run the jet sweep. And there's a nice run.
Got tripped up there. Kawitz, it looked like.
Yeah. And we got an Ottawa lineman who's slow to get up.
Yeah, I couldn't tell who the runner was on that play.
It was 21 Veith.
Was it? Okay.
That's what I'm going with, yeah. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
No, that's fine. He's been running the ball tonight.
And he got 8 yards on that carry. Out past the 30. They'll mark it at the 32. We're under 5 minutes to play here in the third. And Munson going to hand it to the
right
second
up the middle.
man.
Ooh,
wow.
He got really tackled right after he got the ball.
And that was number 75 for OP.
Rowicki?
Yeah, Owen Rowicki. Tackle for a loss for Owen. I mean,
that was immediate.
Took him down like on a wrestling mat with a takedown there. And that goes for a couple yard loss. So 3rd and 4 coming up for Ottawa at their own 30. Going to be close to 4 minutes to play in the third when this ball is snapped to their quarterback, Mark Munson. He's in the pistol. And he's going to throw out in the flat, and it is caught. He had to come backwards.
Oh, good move there.
Wow, he gets beyond 3 LP defenders. Keeps his feet, goes out of bounds. Whew. Wow, how did he evade? That was a catch made by Avercamp. Weston Avercamp kind of pulled a Houdini there. It looked like LP had him dead to rights.
Yeah, he just tiptoed along the sideline, and he was able to get through,
Got around him. And that turns into a big first down, a big pass play. Avercamp.
28-yard gain.
Yeah, you can tell Ottawa just wants to get him out in the open field.
Yeah, that's the story between him and our 6'7" receiver. Those two have been the stars of the game, Sanders.
And they're going to hand it off, and he's got a decent amount of running room.
Yep.
Rowicki makes the tackle. We'll wait and see who the ball carrier is, number 18.
Pongratz.
Yep, Pongratz. Jack Pongratz for Ottawa. And they give him 5.
I'd say 4 or 5 yards, yeah.
Marked down at the LP 38. 3.5 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Munson in the pistol, and he's going to pass.
Oh, good play. Good catch.
Yeah, good catch and a good hit, all in that same play. Gio Lagrenzi made the hit.
Vercolio with the reception.
Yeah, Vercolio made the catch. Great concentration by him. He is about a yard short of the first down. It's 3rd down and 1 at the 33 of LP. So obviously 4 down territory here for Ottawa. Third and 1 for the Pirates on the left hash mark. Munson's going to take it and hand it off. That looks like Veith, and he's pushing forward. It's going to be close to the first down marker, but
yeah, it looked like the official didn't move much very far on that far side.
4th down. Huge play upcoming. 4th down and 1 for Ottawa at the LP 33-yard line. LP going to bring in some more size. Replacing Pasavasic is Ricardo Santiago. 4th and 1. Play of the game so far right here. Munson still in the pistol. And they're going to hand it off. What a tackle made. And Renkiewicz with the play of the game right there.
Loss of, 2 or 3 yards on that play.
Rylan Renkiewicz with a huge tackle for a loss. On the 4th and short, Ottawa tried to go wide with the run. A sweep, and Renkiewicz strung it out. And, a loss, as Mike mentioned. In more ways than one for Ottawa as they turn the ball back over to LP.
Yeah, that's big play of the game there so far.
Chillicothe, the IVC now, 2 late scores, and they lead St. Beat 35-22 with a minute 20 to go. There's a pitch play to Arzola. Adrian turns it up inside, and guess who?
No,
the head official
calls gonna call holding.
So this one's coming back, I would assume. Arzola got about 2 yards in the carry, but they'll bring it back. And it'll be 1st down and about 20 for LP coming up. So 1st and 20 after the mark off. Going to push the ball back to about the 26 of LP. 1st down marker is all the way out at the LP 47. Persic going to hand it off to Arzola straight up the middle. Not a whole lot there for Adrian.
Yeah, not a lot there.
Gets a few. Or a couple. To put it at the 28. Kind of a hush over the stadium now. Got quiet all of a sudden on both sides.
Zone of silence.
2nd down. As the LP cheerleaders are going, but we can't hear them from our vantage point way across the field. For the Ottawa side, pretty quiet right now as their team is down 14-7. They're looking for their defense to make a play to get them off their feet. Play action, Persic throwing, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, he threw behind Medina. He didn't have a lot of time. He had to kind of throw it much faster than he wanted to.
So it'll be 3rd and long now for LP. Clock stops at 56 seconds.
Yeah, 3rd and 18 is not ideal.
No. Not at all. And LP's already turned the ball over twice tonight, so I don't know how ambitious they'll get with this play call on their own 28-yard line. You don't want to turn it over again and give Ottawa the football this deep. See if they're going to pass. Persic going back, throws out in the flat. Almost intercepted, but it was caught. Nice catch by Reese Dorr. He's going to be well short of the 1st down, but boy, that had pick 6 written all over it. Thankfully, the pass evaded the Ottawa defender, and Dorr went to the turf. Couldn't get back up. NFL, he would have been able to get back up. But they got back to the original line of scrimmage on that catch, and that is another Eureka Savings Bank Cavalier completion. And we're counting down. That could be the final play of this 3rd quarter here.
Yeah, they probably don't have to snap it. It looks like they're going to.
And the punt by Pasavasic, a low line drive. And it's going to be returned by Ottawa at their 30, 35, 40. Still on his feet, 45, up near midfield.
Up into Cav territory, it looks like.
1.6 seconds left. So Ottawa will get one more play off here in the 3rd quarter. Jerry Jones on the stop for LP. So Ottawa with great starting field position, 1st and 10 at the LP 48. been a grind tonight. The Cavaliers do lead, but only 14-7.
Interesting, the Cavs chose to punt that ball. Obviously, they didn't really have to.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, we don't know exactly how much.
Right.
Because there's no play clock. Under center now. Or actually, no, still in the Pistols, Munson. Flag flies.
Flag.
And he has a man, juggles it, incomplete. Avercamp got open, but we do have a penalty flag.
Yeah, he called that real quick, so I'm guessing it's got to be a hold.
The referee, the head official, the one wearing the white cap, but often throwing the yellow flag.
His arm's got to be tired. It's arm day today.
Yep. And we're seeing what the call is. He's
talking to somebody.
Coach Gross telling his, it's on LP. Maybe illegal hands to the face.
Boy, that was very quick.
Huh. So that's going to go against the Cavaliers. It's going to be a first down, I would think, for Ottawa.
15-yard penalty. First penalty only of the third quarter.
And they're going to get, I guess, another playoff here in the third quarter. First and 10, Ottawa at the LP 38. He's trying to get the chain gang to move.
Yeah, they're going the wrong way.
They're not quite getting the... Yeah, he's getting a little frustrated now. There he goes.
Yeah, they're...
Oh, and then the clock decided to... Okay. All kinds of chaos here at the end of the third quarter. All right, here we go.
One play.
We think.
True.
So the ball spotted at the LP 38 after that penalty on the Cavs. Munson in the pistol. They're going to hand it off, and decent running room. Medina makes the tackle for LP. That was Veith with the run, and he got about 6 yards or so. And that is the end of the third quarter. Cavaliers get a score, and they lead going into the final quarter, but Ottawa has the ball marching down the field. 14-7 LP over Ottawa, back with a fourth and final quarter after this on 103.9 WLPO and the Starved Rock Media YouTube channel.
Stay connected to what's important this fall. With Surf's affordable fiber-fast internet, you can stay connected to friends and family with unlimited data caps, no throttling, and no lagging for as low as $25 a month with AutoPay. With our all-in pricing and price lock guarantee, there are no hidden fees and no surprises. And as a local provider, with customer service representatives from your community, we understand your needs and are here to help. Visit surfinternet.com today. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas. Go to surfinternet.com to learn more and for full offer details.
Start your day with Rod and Tom, then get updates throughout the day on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Hey, Rod will be back in Monday morning on 103.9 at WLPO. I'll be in tomorrow morning with a full recap of all of tonight's high school football action. Here we have 12 minutes to go. 14-7 LP over Ottawa as we head into this thrilling fourth quarter action brought to you by Spring Valley City Bank. 2nd and 3 for Ottawa at the LP 32. Munson, fake handoff, he's going to throw. Looking deep, has a man, but he overthrew him. And that was their big 6'7" receiver who got behind the LP defense again, Owen Sanders. But Munson's throw a little too much. And
well, he had Pasavasic was right in his face, so he didn't have a lot of time.
Yep. So again, that was key. LP putting some pressure on Munson and making him throw before, even if it's just a half a second before he really wanted to.
I'd say 4-down territory here, obviously, unless they get a big sack by the defense. But
3rd and 3 for Ottawa at the LP 32. 14-7 Cavs here in the fourth. Hand it off to Veith, and he's brought down near the first down marker. Among the Cavaliers there on the tackle.
Looked like Bo Lawrence.
Bo Lawrence, yeah. Gonna say he's just short.
Pasavasic also assisted there.
4th and 1. See if what LP defender is going to step up and make a big play here. It was Rinkewitz on the last drive. The head official now wanting something changed here. He walked up to the football. He might be asking for, he was looking to see if it's close enough for a measurement now. So we got a break in the action as he's looking at the chain gang. And he's going to think twice about it and go ahead and go for, it's too far away. 4th and about a half yard. Low snap. Oh. Munson gets it and is able to get the first down.
A good opportunity there.
Yeah, they had penetration.
Bad snap, penetration. They just could not get the quarterback down.
So Munson's able to still get the first down. Tackle made by Cam Taylor for LP. That's a first down run for Munson. Keeps the chains moving.
Oh. See you guys.
1st and 10 at the LP 28. Clock momentarily stopped at 10:54. Ottawa trying to get on the board here. LP 2 turnovers. Ottawa has yet to turn it over tonight, to their credit. Munson's going to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to run, and there's a flag from the back judge. Munson got tackled at about the 25. It would be a 3-yard gain, but we'll see what the penalty is. See if it's a hold on Ottawa or not. Andy Medina coming up. Looks like he's got a cramp maybe. So he'll hobble off the field. Reese Milas will come in his place. It's going to be a hold on Ottawa.
Yep.
That's a big penalty against the Pirates. I'll move them back to their own, or to the LP 38.
Yeah, 1st and 20 now.
So hopefully just a cramp for Medina, and he'll be able to get back in there quick.
Well, he's playing both ways, so he's on the field. He rarely ever leaves.
1st and 20. Munson going to pass. He's in trouble. Throws
that's
it
going to
up.
be overhead. Yep.
And overthrew Hartman. And
no chance on that one.
Yeah, Munson got hit hard. Pasavasic was there again. So was Bo Lawrence. We've called Bo Lawrence's name a lot tonight.
Yeah, he's been very busy on the defensive line.
Yep. Where's number 65 for LP? 6-foot junior.
Yeah, him and Owen Mawicki, the anchors of that defensive line.
Of course, normally Caden Small would be up there, but he's out tonight. Second down and 20 for Ottawa. Clock stop at 10:25. Munson rolling left. Throwing deep again, and it is incomplete. He overthrew his intended receiver. There were 2 Cavalier defenders there, Vogel and Rinkewitz. So
that would have been a tough catch back out there.
Into the darkness of that corner of the end zone, the southwest corner of the end zone. Munson kind of, for Ottawa's, kind of falling in love with the home run ball here. Throwing it deep quite a bit instead of taking what the defense is giving them. They had a few of those long passes that one drive. So it's 3rd and 20. Once again for Ottawa at the LP 38. Munson has a lot of time. He's rolling, has a man. Caught at the 20. Turns inside 15, 10-yard line. And nice job. Oh, there is a flag, though. Uh-oh.
Yep.
This
Same
Ottawa
official.
crowd's going to go crazy.
Yep, this official has just been, I can't even tell you how many times he's thrown the ball or thrown the flag.
So we'll see what it is.
I was going to say it's got to be a hold.
Yeah, that elicits the boo birds from Ottawa.
There's the crowd.
Coach Gross, he's got his headset off, screaming. Coach McLaughlin, actually. Oh, go.
Oh, no, we got a penalty potentially on the sideline here.
Yep. Of course, former St. Bede AD, Coach McLaughlin, former LP faculty member as well, now over here at Ottawa.
Oh, and I also noticed...
Might be a sideline warning.
Yeah, and possibly Rocky McKnight, coach of Ottawa. He used to be a wrestling coach for LP back in the day. He may still be. I'm not really sure, but he's definitely got some LP history.
So let's see. We do know there's a hold, and then there was a late flag again. It could just be a sideline warning, or maybe they throw an unsportsmanlike conduct. We'll see. They're still sorting this out. 10-12 to go in the ball game here. So they're marching Ottawa back to the 48.
Yeah, that's an unsportsmanlike conduct here penalty, so they took that 15-yard penalty.
So Ottawa went from having the ball inside the red zone after a nice pass play from Munson to Sanders. But the Pirates, as we're still kind of sorting things out here, third down and a long way.
29, maybe?
Yeah, the first down marker's at the 19.
They're going further back. So that's the first one was the holding, and then the unsportsmanlike. So that's
wow.
What do they call that? A country mile?
Yep, down to the 37 of Ottawa now. .44. That's what I came up with, Mike.
Yeah,
Third
that
and
sounds
44.
right. Yeah. So you don't see that very often.
No, you don't. Munson's going to pass. He's rolling left.
No silly
Now he's coming
penalties.
back right. Still looking, throwing, caught at the 45. Big hit by Hartman. Just don't get an unsportsmanlike.
Just get away from him and no.
Oh, God. There he threw the flag. The head official from way beyond.
Yeah, that's just uncalled for.
No, it was a big hit. They got fired up.
But the official from way that far back, I mean.
Yep, it's probably going to be a 15 yards on LP. Probably a makeup call.
Yeah, this official has just really gotten out of hand here.
Yeah, there were three officials closer to the tackle, and the head ref from probably 20-plus yards away threw the flag. And you're not supposed to get excited when making a hard hit anymore. It's still not going to be anywhere near a first down, but the ball has been moved down to the LP 40. So it's 4th and 21 now for Ottawa. I had said, at halftime that neither team had a personal foul penalty yet at that point. Clock's running under 10 minutes to go.
Well, obviously, this is a little bit more manageable than 3rd and 44.
Yeah, that's true.
4th and 21.
Yeah, they got about half of the yards. Yeah. They have Avercamp and Sanders, very dangerous receivers. Munson straight drop back. He's got time. Lefty throwing deep. Double coverage on Sanders, and he throws it out of bounds
too. So,
and I do not see a flag. So that'll be a turnover on downs. Nice coverage for LP. You had Hartman there. He had Vogel in the area. Also had Legrenzi. So LP obviously paying a lot of attention to Sanders, especially. And so now let's see if LP can put this one away on offense and make a nice long drive and put the nail in the coffin here with a touchdown at the end. 9:25. What you want to do, Mike, of course, is to start, forcing Ottawa to start using timeouts.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be passing the ball here for LP. I think they should just get that running game going, whether it be Persis running or Zola.
14-7 LP. 9:25 to go in the ball game. Not been pretty tonight, but boy, you want to just get a win. Win and move on.
Yep.
Persic in the pistol.
Well, here we go.
The pass. Marion throws out in the flat. It's caught and turning it up to about the 48-yard line. That was Reese Dorr. So a high percentage pass. Just a quick pass from Persich to Dorr. Gain of 8 on the Cavalier completion, brought to you by Eureka Savings Bank. As we're in our Spring Valley Citibank fourth quarter of action here. Under 9 minutes to play now. Again, LP just wanting to keep the clock moving, move the chains. Wheatley goes in motion, who had the big touchdown.
Pass.
Persich is going to throw. He's in trouble, and he's sacked.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
I just don't understand.
Coach Medina not happy with something there, as he almost felt like he wanted to slam his headset down, but
well, he is the offensive coordinator, so he called that play.
Yeah.
But I don't understand at this point of the game, why don't you just run the ball?
So that's a sack and a loss, a big loss back to the LP 36. So now to be 3rd and 14, the first down marker is right at midfield. And we're going to be under 8 minutes to go in the game when this ball is snapped. So they had that nice completion on first down. But then they went to the air again and a big sack. 4 receivers for LP, and they're going to pass. Persich going to run with it. And boy, he is close.
Oh, he's got it.
He's got it. Wow.
He's past midfield.
Wow. What a run from your freshman quarterback. 3rd and 14, and he gets 15 yards to keep the chains moving. Wow.
Whew. Yeah, they kind of pushed the spot a little bit back, but they still gave him the first down. So
great
nice
job.
Play, yeah.
Yep, great job by that offensive line coming up big, too. When they needed it, the big lineman opened a hole and got some blocks for their freshman quarterback. 1st and 10 LP at midfield, and again, just time ticking away. 4 receivers. They will go to the ground this time.
Big hole,
Arzola.
Big hole.
Adrian,
he's still on his feet.
First down and more to about the 38. And here we go.
I was going to say late whistles up. Well, that guy he just had to throw his flag. I mean, the other one had already thrown it, but he just had to throw it.
Didn't want to be left out.
No, it was burning in his pocket.
And they were blowing the whistles to try to get the kids to calm down. And so a personal foul, and it's on LP. Oh, boy. So that's going to wipe out that first down run by Arzola. And I'm moving back to the 48. So they basically lost 2. But again, they would have had a first down after that run by Arzola. So it'd be third. Let's see.
No, second.
2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
Clock continues to tick away. Oh. Now the official, I think, maybe the clock wasn't supposed to be running.
Oh, would we repeat first down? No.
Neither team has used a timeout yet here in the second half. So to be, let's see, we're still kind of figuring out. They're moving the chains. So it's just 2nd and 10 then, I guess. So
it's hard to tell.
Moved LP up a couple yards. They took too much on the penalty, I guess. So LP will have it at their own 48. It is, it's 2nd down and 10 after further review. Persich going to pass. Steps up, and he's going to run with it again. 45.
He's going to have a first down here.
And there's going to be a block in the back. Oh, boy, yep. Mikey was trying to give an extra block for Persich, and he's going to get a block in the back right in front of the Ottawa sideline. Persich would have had the first down, but that's going to come back as well. Hartman just trying to make a block down the field, and just ever so slightly, he knew it right away. Going to get called with a block in the back. So it'll probably end up being right about, again, back to the original line of scrimmage.
Well, this game is kind of ground to a halt here.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Yeah, no, it was right.
Yeah.
That was right. We don't, definitely don't argue with that call.
So LP will, they'll gain some yardage even with all that. They won't get the first down run, but they'll now move it down to the 47 of Ottawa.
Is it a first down now? But I don't know. I don't think that's right. Yeah, fans are looking for real rule books here. I don't know.
So the natives are getting restless on the Ottawa side as, this game coming close to the 10 o'clock hour as Mike mentioned, grinded to a halt. And as the officiating crew is trying to figure this out.
I think that's been kind of the par for the course for our LP games, running late.
Yes.
Season wide here. Yep.
So they're going to stick with what they had, first and about 5 for LP at the Ottawa 47.
Well, there could be worse things than that.
They're going to do the jet
Wheatley.
sweep. Yep, to
He's gotta
Wheatley.
get-
Wow, and another flag. Two more flags.
Goodness. Yeah, this is just getting ridiculous, honestly.
2 more flags. Holding on LP. And it'll be from the spot of the... We've noticed that too. Dan Iltz, the Ottawa stat man, mentioned for some reason tonight they've not been doing... See where he's not marking it off from the spot of the hold. He's marking it off from where the play, the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So it's a break in a way for LP because the hold was actually at about the 45-yard line.
Right.
But they just do the 10-yard mark off from the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 1st and 15 instead of, it would have been, over 20 yards to go.
Mm-hmm.
You would think they'd be uniform rules from one place to the next.
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Well, all the while, Mike, I guess in one case, the clock has continued to keep running here in these intervals. And LP's going to pass again. Persich has a man, Medina.
Oh, there's our penalty flag. There is no flag.
No. And that's another Eureka Savings Bank Cavalier
nice
completion.
Catch by Andres Medina for first down, it looks like.
Persich to Medina down to the 41-yard line. So big completion.
17-yard gain on that pass play. So now let's see if the Cavs start running the ball.
I don't know. Obviously, when you have that much confidence in your quarterback like LP does for good reason. One more first down, Mike, and I think then Ottawa starts to have to look at taking timeouts. We're under 6 minutes to play in this one. Arzola behind Persich. Adrian's going to get the ball or straight up the gut down about the 35. And there's more and more people yelling for the ball came
was
loose.
down. Yeah, the official's pointing to the ground. So
okay.
I think he's got to wrap that ball a little bit better there. He doesn't need another fumble.
Gain of about 7 for Arzola inside the Ottawa 35. They'll mark it close to the 34.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Going to be about 5 minutes to go in this one when this ball is snapped. LP taking their time as they should. Been a penalty-filled fourth quarter. No scoring in this quarter. Dorr and Hartman are the receivers for LP. Herzola's the running back. Adrian going to get it again, and he's hit short of the first down by about a yard.
Yeah, he got about 2 on that play.
So it'll be third and 1 coming up for the Cavs. 32-yard line of Ottawa.
Cam Taylor leaving the game.
See if the offensive line can step up again. They've been big tonight on coming up, making holes on big plays. Can we ask them to do it here a couple more times? 3rd and 1 for LP at the 32 of Ottawa. Persich fumbles the snap. Marion is going to be brought down. He's still fighting.
There's a fumble.
Be careful.
I was going to say the ball.
Oof. Wow. He was reaching forward with the football.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Because I don't think he realized he was far enough away where that wouldn't have helped. So LP gets a loss back to the 34. So big play call here. I mean, I guess you got to go for it. 4th down and a long 2.
Yeah, long 2.
So this is the play of the game so far tonight. Long 2, short 3 at the 34. And we're going to have a timeout called by LP on offense. They're going to take a little time to talk about this. Give us a chance to check the Subway scoreboard update again. 41-0. Princeton beat Hall. Elmwood Brimfield 27-21 over Bureau Valley. Chillicothe, the IVC, beat St. Bede 35-22. Seneca late over Dwight. Streeter rolling over Lyle. And Kewanee handily ahead of Mendota tonight. See if I can find some finals, Mike, in those other 2 Interstate A games here. Ones. Rochelle 37-15 over Morris. Final score. Sycamore 35-7 over Caneland.
Sycamore comes in
Take
undefeated next week.
Yeah. Yep. So Sycamore now all alone, right? Yeah. All alone at the top of the conference.
To see that Sycamore Rochelle game. Do they play?
Oh yeah, they have not played yet, right? Or is that who Rochelle lost to?
Yeah, I don't know.
They go back and look. So Rochelle has a conference loss. Dial that up here on my tablet here. Timeout was taken by LP. Big play here, 4th and short for the Cavaliers. If they get this first down, again, they can just keep trying to run the clock out. Crowd coming to their feet. They haven't had much to cheer about in this 4th quarter. It's been dragged down. A hard count, and Ottawa fell for it.
That was exactly. They haven't done that all game.
Wow. He did like the clap.
Yep.
Where the quarterback claps a couple times, and Ottawa had not even just 1, but 2 or 3 players.
Yep, that's that could be the play of the game right there.
The freshman quarterback obviously designed to come out of that timeout to do a hard count. A little trickery by the Cavaliers. All right, looking at Rochelle's schedule, Mike. Yeah, they lost to Sycamore 25-19. Yeah, that was a 1-touchdown game.
Okay, so Sycamore's got the driver's seat for the conference.
Yep. Sycamore at LP next week, then they have Morris at home.
There's going to be a false start here on offense.
So it'll move LP back 5 yards as more flags fly.
Yeah, I'm thinking that might be the 5th or 6th penalty here. I think I may have lost 1 or 2 on LP. I don't know. I lost count.
.324, that's the most important number at this point, besides obviously 14-7, LP with the lead. As we hit the 10 o'clock hour on 103.9 FM, 1220 AM, WLPO, LaSalle, Peru, Oglesby. Jeremy Aiken and Mike Porter here, bringing you the last few minutes of this rivalry matchup. LP trying to hang on
Oh, I think Persich kept the ball on that one.
He did.
Yep.
14-7. Marion gets a few yards.
Maybe a timeout, sounds like.
Yep, they're going to start taking their timeouts at their first. We'll keep it right here. Of course, post-game, we'll have some final stats. We'll have our drive of the game and player of the game.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to choose here. I don't know. Going to spread things out today.
Drive of the game, obviously, the go-ahead drive. Probably the likely one with the 20-yard touchdown pass.
So.
But this very well could be, though, if LP can finish this game off on this impressive drive. As it's been it's been the penalties.
Yeah, it's been back and forth
but
on this.
At least they haven't given the ball up. They've kept the ball. They've kept the clock running. And have gotten the first downs when they've needed them. So Ottawa uses their first timeout.
Yeah, what do we have? Second and
15?
15, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, first down marker just inside the 20. LP, their home finale next week against Sycamore. Unbeaten, state ranked, senior night. See if LP can get some of their walking wounded back healthy for that one.
So Ottawa should have, 2 timeouts left?
2 left,
yeah.
Yep. Second and 15. Persich going to pitch it to Arzola.
Ooh, not a lot of room over there.
And Adrian will stay in bounds, and Ottawa will use their second timeout as Adrian lost some yardage.
2 yards there, it looks like.
Back to the 35. So it'll be 3rd and 16.
Well, this is what you want to do. You want to waste time as much as possible.
Yeah. Now a first down would pretty much end this one because LP or Ottawa can only stop the clock once more. So we're going to head to tomorrow. Some of the big college games. Of course, the Illini are off. Big Ten tonight, Oregon leading Michigan State in the third, 21-0. Elsewhere in the Big Ten tomorrow, Penn State hosting UCLA, Purdue at Wisconsin. Probably the biggest game is Iowa at Ohio State. Indiana at Northwestern. Indiana finding himself in the top 25 at 5-0. Nebraska hosting Rutgers, USC at Minnesota, and then the rematch of the national title game last year, Michigan at Washington.
Yeah, it's kind of getting hard to used to saying UCLA, USC in the Big Ten. Oregon in the Big Ten. It's just that's real tough to comprehend a little bit.
In the Big Ten, which is now, 18?
Yeah.
Persich going to pass. 3rd and long. Mario looking to put this one away. He's looking for Zellers, and it was underthrown a bit, incomplete. And that stops the clock. Wow. So that's a break for Ottawa. It stops the clock, but 2:58. They don't have to use that third timeout. And an interesting, it's too far down the field to punt. So, you throw one deep again, and I guess it's almost as good as a punt if it's an interception. Or
I don't know. I think you punt here and just try to pin Ottawa as far back as possible.
Persich has punted this year, so we'll see. LP's going to think about it. So another timeout taken, this one by LP. 4th and... a
long ways. 4th and 16.
16, yeah. Ottawa
Yeah, they're going to get the ball one more time here. So
Yeah,
the defense is going to have to step up for LP.
Barring a big completion here on 4th and long, or even a run, some kind of a scramble. Yeah, in the first game, Ottawa just 111 offensive yards total. 30, the biggest stat here, Mike. They only had 30 passing yards in the first game.
Well, again, that quarterback got hurt, so I mean that was a big play. But yeah, that's quite a big difference having their quarterback play the whole game, Munson, and he's only a junior, so
so both of these quarterbacks, should be back next year. We've called his favorite receiver, that being Owen Sanders, is only
he's
junior.
a junior too, coming back.
Yep, that's going to be trouble. He should be done growing, right?
Yeah, we'll probably see him in the babasketball court too, I would imagine.
So after the timeout,
LP is going to punt.
Okay, so Pasavasic going to try to pin Ottawa deep. That's what you're looking for here. Try to get him inside the 10 if you can. No rush brought by Ottawa. Pasavasic will angle his punt. And it's going to bounce, just barely in bounds, and he gets the job done. It will go out of bounds at about the 16-yard line of Ottawa.
Okay, so that's a good play in my opinion.
Yeah, it's you got a 4th and 16. The percentage is not very high that you're going to complete that. So 16-yard line, Ottawa needs to go 84 yards. They have one timeout. 2:51 to go. They didn't completion, saved a timeout for Ottawa.
Yep.
Munson back to pass. Throwing over the middle. Caught at the 30. Out to about the 33-yard line. That was Vercolio with the catch. Hartman makes the tackle. That's out to the 33. Clock stops as the chains move. Now the clock should be running.
Quick 17-yard pass play there.
1st and 10 Ottawa at their own 33. Munson back to pass. He's got running room now. 35-40. Looking to get out of bounds. He does at the 45. So that's a first down run by Munson. They're going to mark him out actually about the 45, so gain of 12. And the clock stops at 2:30, so plenty of time here for Ottawa. They still have a timeout to use.
Yeah, the whole center of the field was wide open there.
1st and 10, Ottawa at their own 45. 4 receivers for the Pirates. Munson rolling left. Still rolling, looking over the middle. Caught at the LP 45. And he's down to about the 43-yard line. That's another first down. And that was Vercolio again. Actually, that was number 8, Bryson Valdez for Ottawa. And the Pirates quickly up. 1st and 10 at the LP 42. 14-7 LP. Munson back to pass, throwing, caught at the line of scrimmage, looking for blocks. Is Vercolio, and a nice job tracking him down. Rinkewitz was the first there.
Yeah, short or small gain there.
Yeah, took quite a bit of time. We're under 2 minutes now. That was Vercolio again, only got a yard. 2nd down and 9. The ball spotted at the LP 41. See if an LP defender can come up with a big play here. Munson looking out in the flat. It's caught. Big hit.
Good play there. Just get up and get away. Yep, Rinkewitz.
Again, he's made some big hits on defense. Rinkewitz, a huge open field tackle right there.
No gain, short gain on the play, so.
Yeah, very short gain down to the LP 39. Minute 15 to go in this ball game. Munson steps up in the pocket, throwing over the middle. Oh, he had a man breaking down the center of the field. Just went off the fingertips. That was Vercolio again.
Yeah, that was a touchdown there.
Yep. Just off his fingertips. So here we go. Both fan bases were holding their breaths there. 4th down and 7, 1:11 to go in the ball game. And you know what I like so far, and I hope I don't jinx it, Mike. Seemingly on this drive, maybe the officials are letting the kids play here and not throwing flags, unless something's obvious. 4th and 7. Oh, Medina got too fast of a start. And that's going to give him 5 yards. It won't be enough for a first down, but it'll be a 4th and 2.
Yeah, you got to be smart there. You got to watch the ball.
Yeah, Medina's he's been trying to get to that quarterback. But it'll be 4th and 2. He had been timing the snap right up until that one. 14-7 LP clinging to the win, the lead over Ottawa, trying to get the win here. 4 receivers once again for the Pirates. 4th and 2. The running back moved a little bit.
I was going to say, it looked like they were doing a hard count, but
Munson is going to pass for it. It's tapped and it's incomplete. That's going to be it.
That's going to be the game for the defense. No penalty flags. I don't see anything yellow on the field.
That tip in the area was Cam Taylor and Pasavasic. They tipped it, and the ball just fluttered out of bounds, and that is it. I mean, Ottawa has 1 timeout, but LP can then just take the knee.
Yep. Well, Ottawa put up a fight there at the end.
Yeah. Munson, I think, was caught in between, Mike, of do I try to run this for the couple yards, but he tried to force one in there, and great job. Again, wasn't quite able to see which Cavalier got his finger, his big mitts up there. It was either Pasavasic or Cam Taylor. So it'll be 1st and 10, LP at their own 34. Again, Ottawa has 1 timeout. We'll see if they bother to use it. Obviously, if you're LP, if you are running a play here, that's not a knee. You got to hang on to the football.
Yep.
And they're going to run at least 1 play. They're in the pistol. LP got 10 players on the field. Medina went off late. There's a handoff to Arzola up the middle. And
they called their final timeout for some reason.
Yeah.
I mean,
you might as well. Who knows what can happen? Arzola gets a couple on that carry, but now LP should just be able to take a knee. They should institute a rule, Mike, that I think they have this in the pros, and they call this timeout. It's really not to give anybody a break or anything. It's just to stop the clock. To where, instead of every single timeout, the teams get to go to the sideline, and because you see that in the pros, and like sometimes towards the end of the game, they'll take a timeout for the sole purpose of just stopping the clock. It's not to talk strategy. It's not to get a water break. Like this instance right here, they just had a break with a timeout.
Yep.
But it is what it is, and it's 2nd down and 8. And LP should again just be able to get in the victory formation here and win this one. 55.9 seconds to go.
Yeah, Ottawa can't stop the clock, so just one or 2 knees basically, I would think, and LP will go home with the victory.
And Persic, will get under center for the first time tonight. Victory formation for LP. And he'll take the first knee. I think they'll have to snap the ball 1 more time for good measure. As you can hear a pin drop in this place right now.
Quiet. The band stopped playing.
Yeah, the band stuck it out. They're still down there on the track, but pretty sparse crowd on the Ottawa sideline right now. And they took the second knee, and that is it. So the Cavaliers win for the 2nd time this year over their arch rival, the Ottawa Pirates, 14-7, a lot tougher than the earlier game, but still a win's a win for the Cavs as they got one out here at Ottawa, beating their rivals from the East, 14-7. We'll come back with some final numbers after this. It's a Cavalier win, 14-7.
Here we go, folks. It's a game changer in Spring Valley. Mike and his all-star team have transformed the locker room into the ultimate sports hub. The crowd's on their feet for the store's top-notch sports apparel, cutting-edge equipment, all your team essentials. And did I mention fan gear? This is the moment. Support your local team with the best in the biz. Swing by the locker room or head online to lockerroombpb.com. A locker room in Spring Valley, the undisputed champion of sports shops and service in Starved Rock Country.
When a play breaks down on the football field, you've got the rest of the game to make up for it. When something breaks down at home, you need prompt and professional service. That's why at Town & Country Services, their phones are manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to ensure that your problems and questions with plumbing, heating, and cooling are all taken care of promptly and professionally. Town & Country Services offer free estimates and affordable rates. Their licensed professionals and friendly staff have been a staple in the Illinois Valley since 1919. Give them a call anytime in Tonka at 815-442-3415 or Princeton at 815-872-2200.
Hey, Possum, you see that gorgeous sport car coming this way? You want to jump out in front of it zigzag style, make them go in a ditch?
What's the point, Raccoon? They just take it to Heartland Auto Body and be fixed up like new.
They still at 1515 West Peru Street in Princeton?
Yep, you know Denny the Deer?
I love Denny the Deer.
2 weeks ago, saw it last night, it was like nothing happened. Heartland Auto Body fixed it up so good, they even handled the insurance paperwork.
Those guys are gonna put us out of business. Guess it's time to get a real job, huh? Think they'd hire us as consultants?
For complete auto body and collision repair, plus paint, maintenance, and more, trust Heartland Auto Body. Give them a call at 879-7767.
At Spring Valley City Bank, we know experience and relationships matter. With 133 years of combined expertise, our lending team is here to offer personalized service tailored to your unique needs. Whatever your banking needs, our team is here to guide you every step of the way. We're proud of our relationships in the community and with our customers. At Spring Valley City Bank, we work for you. Visit our Spring Valley or Peru locations or call 815-663-2211. Do business with your friends and neighbors at Spring Valley City Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The biggest games and the best matchups are on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Back here as we wrap up a win for LP, 14-7 at Ottawa. The Cavaliers with the victory. Wasn't pretty, but the Cavaliers get the job done. The scoring for LP, Persich, a 15-yard run at 5:12 of the second, and Wheatley, a 20-yard touchdown catch from Persich at 5:42 in the third. The PATs were both good. Ottawa's one touchdown came back with 2:40 to go in the first half. Weston Avercamp, a 1-yard run. The kick was good. Turnover-wise, no turnovers for Ottawa and 2 turnovers for LP. Persich was intercepted in the second, and Arzola had a fumble in the second quarter as well. But LP, despite the turnovers, despite some ill-timed penalties, Mike, we're still able to grind out a win here tonight.
Pull it out. It was definitely a nerve-wracking fourth quarter.
And do you have any final preliminary stats for the Cavaliers?
So, obviously, Persich was 10 for 19 for just over 100 yards passing. He did have that one touchdown pass to Wheatley, and he threw the interception. So 10 for 19 for 103 yards. As far as for running, he was the leading rusher for the game. He had 106 yards rushing. Arzola kicked in with 97, so just shy of 100. As far as the leading receivers, he really spread the ball out to many receivers. Reese Dorr had the highest total with 21 yards. Hartman and Wheatley shared with 20 yards receiving. Zebron had 15 yards in that first quarter, but didn't play again until actually that was it really in the game for him. Zellers also had 10 yards receiving. Medina had a 17-yard catch. So a lot of receivers caught the ball, so he spread it out. So again, 10 for 19, 103 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Again, they had the 2 turnovers, nothing in the second half, so that was good. But again, the penalty bug really hit them. They did pretty well in the third quarter with only 1 for that 15-yard penalty, but and I had 6 written down in the fourth quarter, but I may have missed 1 or 2 because it kind of got kind of crazy in that fourth quarter with the penalties. So I'm counting 11 penalties for at least 150 yards. So that number could be higher. Again, it's less than what they had in the first game against Ottawa, but again, 11 is too many as it is, and you play Sycamore next week, and that's got to be an absolute perfect game for LP to be even competitive in that game. So they really need to get those penalties in hand and get the rushing game going, because they're not going to want to have Sycamore have the ball. They got to hold the ball. So something's got to they got to work on it this week.
But they'll take the win tonight to move to 3-3, 1-2 in conference play. Ottawa falls to 1-5 on the season. We'll come back. We'll wrap it up with our drive of the game and our player of the game. LP beats Ottawa 14-7. Back with more on our 103.9 WLPO postgame show.
It truly makes financial journey. This is Jan, and it's time to switch. I get it. Moving your accounts can be a pain. At First State Bank, we have all the tools and support to guide you through every step as smooth as possible. We have superior products, cutting-edge technology, and an expert team to make your life easier, just like it should be. Make the switch today. Come see your friends at any of our convenient locations or online at firststatebank.biz. Either way, welcome to First State Bank. Member FDIC.
Tired of your internet buffering when you need it most? You need Fiber Me Fast, powered by Geneseo Communications. Fiber Me Fast 100% underground fiber network keeps you up and running with lightning fast speeds. And you get local customer service and support, unlimited data, free professional installation, and a free modem with your money. If you need a faster, more reliable connection for streaming, gaming, or need Fiber Me Fast, powered by Geneseo Communications Fiber Internet. Learn more and register your address at Fiber.
Has this ever happened to you? You need that nice suit or dress for an event and it needs to be clean. Or you purchase something new and it's wrinkled. Hi, I'm Sangeeta Patel Allen, owner of Family Pride Cleaners in Peru. We can help. Just drop your items off, we'll clean and press them. We can also help you sanitize your home by cleaning your comforters, drapes, and more. Don't wait till the last minute. Visit us at Family Pride Cleaners on Progress Park Boulevard in Peru. We've been your family cleaners for more than 30 years. See more on the Family Pride Facebook and Instagram pages.
Hey, yo, who closed last night? They didn't stack any cups. Wait, where are the cups?
Oh, yeah, we ain't got no cups.
What do you mean we ain't got no cups? We need cups.
Look no further than Dressbach Distributing. Locally owned and located right here in the Illinois Valley, Dressbach Distributing offers everything from beverages and paper products to janitorial supplies and, yes, even cups. Call Dressbach Distributing today at 815-223-0116. Dressbach Distributing is a proud supporter of LP Athletics. Go Cavs!
If Tom Petty, Bob Seeger, and John Mellencamp are some of your favorite players, stick around after the game. 103.9 WLPO, Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken, Mike Porter back, and it's time now for our drive of the game. The LP drive of the game is brought to you by Map Quality Fencing and Deck. High-quality craftsmanship matched with drive and dedication to ensure customers have a product they can be proud of when they hire Map Quality Fencing and Deck. And, partner, I'm going to go with the game-winning drive, as it turns out. Middle of that third quarter, a drive that ended in 7 points, a 20-yard touchdown pass, Persich to Cordell Wheatley.
Yeah, obviously, as we know, points were at a premium tonight with only a 14-7 game. So LP started at the 45, their own 45, and gained that 55 yards and ended with that 20-yard touchdown pass to Wheatley. So that was probably the best candidate for drive of the game and put the Cavs ahead. And they were able to hold that lead. So we'll definitely agree with you on that drive of the game.
Player of the game tonight is brought to you by First State Bank, locally owned, committed to exceptional service in banking products like Zelle and on-the-go mobile banking. To learn more, contact the winning team at First State Bank. And, special mention, defense. I know Rylan Winkiewicz had a couple big tackles. Bounced back from that drop that he had in the first half. Would have been a touchdown, but Rylan stepped it up, made some big plays on defense. Also, special mention to the offensive line. They opened some big holes for Arzola and Persich when they needed them the most to keep drives alive. But I think overall, a solid effort from the freshman quarterback again tonight. Mike, he had him for just over 100 yards passing, also just over 100 yards rushing. He was behind both of the touchdowns, one on the ground, one through the air. And there was, I know, at least one third and long play where he took off and ran, and he kept quite a few drives alive tonight. Not only with his throwing arm, but his feet as well.
Yeah, no, he had a solid game, obviously. Like you said, he had over 200 yards total offense with a passing touchdown, rushing touchdown. He did have the interception as the one turnover for him tonight, but a solid game nonetheless from the freshman once again. So I think I totally agree with you on him being the player of the game tonight.
Congratulations to Marion, our First State Bank player of the game. Cavaliers pull off the sweep. Both games weren't pretty at times. Freshman, sophomore, 9-6 with a win. Varsity 14-7. So yeah, not a lot of scoring between either game tonight. Much different than the games back at Howard Fellows Stadium in Week 3, where LP won those games by a combined score of 70-0. So we'll be back at Howard Fellows Stadium next week against obviously one of the best teams in the state, the Sycamore Spartans, and we'll take the pregame at around 7 o'clock. Want to thank all of our great LP Cavaliers sponsors. Urge you to do business with our LP Cavaliers sponsors, and they include Fiber Me Fast by Geneseo Communications, Triple Service, Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electric, LaSalle Body and Fender, Town and Country Services, Surf Internet, WeTech Wealth Management, Illinois Valley Credit Union, Family Pride Cleaners, Edward Jones, Derek Brayton, financial advisor, Taylor Services, who brought you tonight's extra points, and LP had 2 of those, Subway, Eureka Savings Bank, Beck's Oil, Dressbach Distribution, taking us on the road tonight, Spring Valley City Bank, Heartland Auto Body, Blackhawk Brokerage, The Locker Room, Gergovich Family Chiropractic, Map Quality Fencing and Deck, and First State Bank. So again, urge all of you to visit our LP sponsors and tell them thanks for sponsoring LP football. I want to thank Michael Redman, engineering back at the studios. Michael Shaw running our scoreboard at starvrock.media. Another Mike Sabatini on the camera on our Starvrock Media YouTube channel. And another Mike on the color. Surrounded by Mikes everywhere, all the talented Mikes tonight. Calling the game, filming the game, engineering the game.
Hey, it's, it was a popular name back in the day.
So it still is. Still a high-quality name, whether it's Mike, Michael, or Mikey in
Mikey
Hartman's case.
Yep.
Yes. So Mike's playing a big role in LP football on the field and off the field. Want to thank all of you guys, and want to thank everybody listening at home, watching at home as well, from wherever you are. Cavaliers pull off a win. It's always a sweet win, obviously, against Ottawa. And tonight, 14-7. Back on the air next Friday night at Howard Fellows Stadium. Have a great rest of your weekend.
We hope you enjoyed this presentation of 103.9 WLPO Sports. WLPO proudly continues our tradition of bringing you the biggest games and best matchups. For Illinois Valley and Starved Rock Country news, weather, and sports, start your day with Rod and Tom. Then check back throughout the day for updates. 103.9 WLPO, Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.